just
Yeah.
gonna keep posting memes and
I'm just gonna be thinking about that Instagram comment.
I'm gonna keep posting memes, and if you walk into it, then that's your fault.
Exactly.
And now I understand. Everything broke, and now I understand.
Ooh.
Everything. Say something.
E.
That is not a thing. That is
That
not
is
a
something.
thing. That is
That
not
is
a thing.
something.
That is
That
not
is
cheese. Cheese.
Cheese, grommet. Cheese, grommet. Cheese, grommet.
Okay, I had way too much fun with the echo last stream. I need to not do that this time.
But did you figure out how to echo?
Yeah, unmuting the stream and then having the stream capture audio.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant like with like that, like the effects that people have.
Fine, I'll at you. How do you spell? That's it. Brothership enjoyment room. You said that you finished that game. You liar. I'm reporting you.
What do you mean? Oh, I just never changed the name.
What?
What did you just call me?
What?
Wait, when did I ever say I finished it?
Report.
Finish what?
Report GigaThunders.
Wait, what do you? Wait,
For
when did I
lying.
ever say I finished Brothership? When did I ever say that?
For impersonation, pretending to be someone else. You said last time I talked to you, you said that you were burnt out on Mario and Luigi because you played all of them back to back.
Yeah, that's still the case. What do you mean?
I thought.
Enjoyment means I am enjoying the game. It's not means I have enjoyed it.
I thought, okay, when you say that I played all the games and now I'm burnt out, I assumed that means you would stop playing the games. But if you're gonna keep going in frustration and pain, then go ahead, be my guest.
No, I haven't played it in a minute. Still, no. It's just I also haven't changed my Twitter handle because I check Twitter once a day and I'm not looking at that.
Yeah, I've been there.
Very unprofessional, Mr. Thunders.
That was my
Bro.
father.
That was my father. Please call me Giga. That's Mr. Thunders was my father. You retweeted something that says official Blaze artwork to bless your timeline, but one of these pictures is not Blaze, it's personal. Bro.
Say it again.
Psychically.
Shut up.
I'm just saying. You want
Dude, I can't get
Bro's
over the
trying
fact that
whatever
everybody
he's trying to
freaking
fight.
loves my Catboy Link. I'm just gonna throw this out there. I'm so happy about that.
what does he work like at a Home Depot? At a
No.
tractor supply store or something?
No, works at a furniture store.
Furniture store, that's what it was?
He works at a furniture store. I just thought it would be really funny. This, like, chiseled buff guy, and I was like, he's gotta be, like, something stupid. And at first I was thinking he had to be a remote customer service representative. But
Also
then,
pretty good.
but then I was, because, like, I was thinking, like, dialogue. He's like, oh, how can I help you? And then I thought about him working on the floor in a furniture store. And then just going, so, like, you want a new couch?
So, these couches, man.
He doesn't understand why he gets so many sales because he's really bad at talking to people. I was just really like
I found the meme I was gonna send it down. Hold on. Sorry, go on.
Okay, I found one that I will send to you because I Was this a video?
It's a 2-second video.
God, that
That's good.
Just
I thought there was gonna be like a. I thought there was gonna be a sound like a. sound
God, that
effect
was
to it.
that movie was so fucking funny.
Did you watch that movie?
Yeah, I did.
That's crazy.
I just didn't join the discussion because I would be real, I was really tired that night.
No, you're fine.
What is that a euphemism for? What are you on drugs?
Huh?
Not anymore.
Not anymore, unfortunately.
Yeah, really. No, that's not true. I did get high at too many games.
Nice.
Yo.
You know, I remember I was sitting in the hotel room and I looked at you. I'm like, "Hey, are you cool if I drink my weed water?"
Oh, that.
That's what that was. It was
Good sentence.
The weed
It's
water.
true. It's sparkling water that has THC and CBD.
That wasn't like getting high at a convention. That was like, I'm gonna take my little sleep. I'm gonna drink my little tea
No,
before
I
I go
also
to
had
bed.
weed gummies that had melatonin in it, so it was melatonin and THC. So I was high and going to bed.
Yeah.
I was getting high every night, and we were watching Could You Beat Bobby Flay? And then
Weed
we're-
water, weeder.
Yeah, weed water.
Weeder. I hardly know her.
Weed water, yeah.
Also, I just want to say that I had the hand on the sword toggle way before it was cool. I'm just saying.
Who cares? Literally, who cares? Nothing is original.
Yeah.
Nothing.
Everything is derivative.
Every poem is a remix of the dictionary.
Yeah,
Exactly.
Every book
Now you're getting
is
it.
a remix of the
You're
dictionary.
understanding now.
Weed. Hey guys. Hey guys, you know Silver the Hedgehog from Sonic the Hedgehog?
I've heard of him.
You know how his head, you know what his head kind of looks
Yeah.
like.
Weed.
it looks like a little like a.
Dude, that was the lamest joke in the late 2000s. I'm gonna be real. That joke was so boring. That joke was so stupid. It was. Like as a child, I was just like, this is dumb. This isn't even funny.
Forgot one of my friend's Steam names was Theoretical Mandiawi.
Theoretical.
That's very good.
Only
Good
theoretical.
one. Shout out to the Sonic the Hedgehog community for coming up with this crackpot theory that Silver was the child of Amy and Shadow, and I don't know how we got there.
How else does it make sense? Why else is he a hedgehog? Why does he have powers? And why can he use chaos control?
There's nothing saying that
Future.
only Sonic, Shadow, and Amy are the only hedgehogs that exist.
No, Amy can't use the. Okay. Oh, I was not. Okay, yeah. But why can he use chaos control when that's a thing special to Sonic? And the only reason Shadow can do it was because he was big.
Chaos control is. Sir. What are you talking about?
Chaos control is like a special thing that not everyone can do.
That we know of.
That we know of. We literally, like, canonically was so far within the games, you really haven't explored Mobia.
Mobia?
Yeah.
You mean Mobius?
Like, haven't really explored, like, the world of Sonic. He just kind of exists.
He's just
The
he just
comics
kinda,
explained
He
it.
just kind of showed up one day.
Literally, he just showed up. Dude, I'm waiting for the day that we get to, like, the Sonic movie, like, number, like, 7. Right? We're gonna get to Sonic 7. And you know what they're gonna do? They're gonna bring back Sonic siblings from Sonic Underground.
Now we're talking.
Boom! And then
Was it
Sonic's gonna
Sonya?
find out that not only was Longclaw his mom, but he's actually descended from royalty. And he's got 2 siblings who
That's
live
where-
underground,
That's,
and they have an underground band.
that's where I'm
Let's
thinking
go.
they're going with Shadow, because they never explained why Sonic and Shadow look alike in the movie, but they did acknowledge it.
Well, yeah. Did they ever explain it? I don't recall them ever explaining why they look like. I think it's just because they do.
In the
That's
games,
cool.
in the games they do, but not in the movie.
Yeah.
They didn't explain a lot about Shadow in the movie.
They alien. That's it.
He's,
Mhm.
dude. What if?
I think they're taking a lot more.
Dude,
of
what
the
if
lore.
Shadow was like an alien and he came down from a meteorite?
Yeah.
I think they're taking more of Shadow's lore from like his actual game.
I do think,
Rather-
yeah, I feel like he just came off the Black Comet when Black Doom's gonna show up at some point.
He just
Yeah.
came off the Black Comet. Already cool. No,
Which
Okay, are
also
we gonna
makes
get
it even
started
weirder
soon?
that he has his shoes and inhibitor rings and stuff.
we gotta get our Sonic rant out of the way before we start the stream.
'Cause we are never normal.
Yeah, that's true.
Hold on, I'll be right back.
Okay.
Bro just leaves. Alright, let's entertain the folks. You wanna know who I want to show up in the Sonic movies?
Who?
I want Cosmo the Seedron to show up.
That'd be very cool.
Because I think what they're doing right now is they're taking a lot from the games, and it's only a matter of time before they start taking shit from Sonic X. Because Sonic X put so much of Sonic lore on blast, and I think the Sea Drones would be such a fucking cool ass thing to explore.
I agree.
I was covering up the cat in a blanket, and she opened her mouth, and a full second later went. "Ah." Like she had like an audio delay going on.
That's funny.
That's funny. Meanwhile, Caramel's just over there being a fatty.
Probably had that one still.
That's a good one. What's Caramel doing? I have a camera on her cage so I can see her all. What the fuck did she do?
Oh my gosh. Are we ready to start the stream?
Yeah, I'm just gonna take a picture of her cage and send it to you guys just for you.
Just for prosperity's sake.
Just because I need you to see what this pig did.
you need to see what this pig did.
Such a booger.
Why are they called guinea pigs if they are neither pigs nor guinea?
This fucking booger did.
Why do you have a peach?
Because she has a peach pillow.
Why does your guinea pig need anime body pillows?
Because she likes them.
What is that? Eren Yeager from Attack on Titan?
Yeah.
We're starting this.
That's her boyfriend.
That's her boyfriend.
And she's also got Yuji Itadori. That's her other boyfriend. She climbs on both of them when she wants food, and then she eats dinner with them every night. And I don't know what she's doing with her peach pillow.
There's like that one picture of like dinner. Brought my girlfriend to Thanksgiving dinner, and it's like computer screen with the anime girl on it, and he shoves food into the computer screen. Is that what your guinea pig does?
No, she just eats in front of them.
We're starting the stream.
Yeah,
they're pillows. They don't need to eat.
Yeah. I don't know what the fuck she did to her, but like, why did she put her pillow there? Covering up her water bottle and her pellet bowl, like a freaking weirdo.
Good sunny day, everyone! It's me, your friendly intergalactic sun prince of the sun, Enyo Solaris Tomoshimasu. You can also call me Soul if you want, because we're cool like that. I'm also a dragon, don't worry about it. I'll explain it in a second. And with me, I have...
It's me.
Wow.
First, yeah, I was gonna say.
I didn't know who was going first or how we were introducing.
I didn't plan that.
It was just
we didn't think that far ahead.
This was gonna be his whole stream.
Listen, it's a surprise. It's a surprise the whole time.
It's a surprise.
Just a chatting stream with the three of us. That's it. You just get to see
the whole starting screen.
Yeah.
What do you mean? Like, do you mean if the dragon was gonna be the whole stream? Anyway, that's on my upper left, your upper right. We got what's your name?
I don't know my lefts and my rights, so I don't know who you're talking to.
The one that is upside down, that is above me. The one with the like the cat thing with the beanie and the jigsaw.
Everybody knows who the fuck I am.
But hey, theoretically, if somebody didn't know who you were,
I'm a creature. I'm a creature.
Shut up.
Okay.
I'm the creature. It's the creature feature featuring me, the creature.
There's a whole furry on my screen, girl. Help! Which one are you talking about?
Yeah, there's two of us.
There's like three of them.
No. If you check the chart, I do not fall under that.
If you please share the chart now.
Also,
please introduce yourself.
Which one? Me?
Blue person.
The blue guy.
The blue one.
The blue guy. Yeah, hello. Returning to corn, it is me.
Returning to corn.
It's true, I did move back.
Oh yeah.
I don't know if I said that.
You did move back to the corn.
I think I might have alluded to it at one point.
Oh really? Okay. Yeah.
But I said that you were last week. I said you were unable to join because you were under 15 feet of snow.
Not. It was. I feel like that's exaggerating. It was only like maybe 15 centimeters, but still.
Tom, whenever you see a fox, you go me. You can't fool me.
You can't be right like that.
It's true though.
No, it's true.
We do have a human, a half human, half furry, and then the furry. So like,
And the furry?
did you think about that? That we have one of each?
What did you just
anybody
fucking
think-
call me?
The human.
I am not. Can you fucking. What human do you know lives on the effing. Can live in 5 billion degree temperatures?
Elon Musk eventually.
Do not
I hope he
bring.
doesn't survive that. Who said that?
Do not bring that person's name into this household.
I already did.
I already did. It's too late.
Doing.
I am a Sunarian. A
This is kinda old, I
Tyogene.
think, but yeah, I think that's the thing.
Here's the chart that
So
Don
much
was referring to.
I'm on the far left.
I'm
know
like
me.
3, 4, and 5 all at the same time.
3, 4, and 5.
Shit, what are you doing?
Oh shoot! What are you doing?
There's one I remember. There was like an edit of it where for some reason the one on 5 had Chester Cheetah's head and it said dangerously cheesy instead.
That's a good one. I've seen
I
that
don't know.
one. That's a good one.
I don't know why that's one, but yeah.
There's also a version of this, but Pokemon, because yeah, of course there is.
Yeah.
Dom,
Alright, we're ready to talk about the thing that we're here
literally
for?
said, if you would please consult the graph.
It's true, I did.
Fall in
Ready to
love,
talk about-
bro. I can't even fall asleep. Sorry, go on.
Are we ready to talk
Did you
about
just
why
have
we're
that
here
fucking
today?
Do you know why I brought you in this today?
So I'm sure you're wondering why I've gathered you all here today.
A little bit.
No!
As if I did not tell you explicitly what we were doing and asked you to please prepare something.
Yeah.
It's show and
Hello.
tell day.
It's show and tell time.
So
Wait, this isn't an AA meeting? Oh.
yeah, no, this
Oh,
is
I've been to one of those!
Dude, I've been to one of those. I'm a riot at AA meetings. You gotta invite me. What are your rates, Poke, to appear at AA meetings?
Like, for every hour you gotta pay me at least a medium fry. from
One
McDonald's.
medium fry, not a packet of medium fries, just one medium-sized
one
French
medium
fry.
Yeah. And I get you an hour.
That's not a bad rate. That's
Pretty
not
good
a bad rate.
Oh, thank you. I feel like I undercharge myself. I feel like I should upgrade to a large.
Okay, so we just Happy New Year. We just had a New Year. We haven't been in here we haven't had a New Year for 2 weeks, over 2 weeks. It just turned New Year. And you know, as the year wraps down, you know, 2024 is the year of the dragon, by the way. That's why I'm a dragon. Because I made this whole ass outfit. I made this whole ass outfit, and I made it look nice. And then I only used it for one stream the entirety of 2024. So I'm like, fine. I got one more excuse to use my dragon outfit.
Do it again.
Do it again.
Do it again.
I also like how my like head to like body proportion does not make any sense in this outfit because I got little tiny arms. And a big head. Don't think about it too
He's
much.
just a little guy.
Okay, so basically, we're gonna do an award show. Best
What?
game of 2024, Fortnite.
Was that
My song that I
fucking
was
for
playing in the
best ongoing.
background looped, so it was just like dead silent for like half a second.
Good.
That's funny.
So yeah, we're gonna talk about. It's not a structured list like best 10
Shit we did
McDonald's
this-
Happy Meal toys of 2024. No. It
It's
is
just shit we did in 2024.
everything that we can remember, every single piece of media that we could physically remember that we experienced in 2024. And we're talking
Yeah.
about video games, we're talking about animation, we're talking about books, we're talking about gacha games, which do not fit in either of the categories.
Yeah.
I didn't put any gotcha games in mine, I don't think.
I didn't put any books.
I didn't put any
I
books.
didn't read.
We don't fucking read here.
That's not true. I read all the time, but fanfiction is not considered real literature. So.
I would listen if you want to talk
would
about
disagree.
cool fan fiction that you wrote that you read, then you can. This is the opportunity to talk about it.
Actually just read a lot of Warrior Cats again.
Looks like I should
I
take
gotta
my
buy
leave.
all the animals.
No, come back! No, come back! I lied. There's no gacha games here. Please come back. I need this.
There's probably one.
I can't live without you.
You gotta read Animorphs again. Oh. That'll be on my
Actually, I guess I did read something.
And oh my god. No gotcha, I'm sat. Okay. We're just gonna have to
I have no gacha games.
keep
I
up the
didn't play
bit,
any.
okay? Nobody saw that? Nobody saw that? I wanted to know what that
I
was.
actually didn't see.
I actually didn't.
Okay, so yeah, we're basically nobody I organized it month by month. Nobody else did that, so we're just gonna go person.
No, I didn't.
You can talk about
tried.
gotcha, it's fine. I'll try not to.
I organized mine by category.
Oh wait, no. Okay, looking at it now, I did not organize it by month because
So
I
we're-
talked about this. Okay.
I
go ahead.
organized it by category.
I organized it by the dead. Which one is Dead by Daylight? Which one is not Dead by Daylight?
This is true.
So, what did we determine the order should be?
You, Dom, and then me.
Mhm.
Okay, because we're like, okay, we gotta. I probably have prepared the most out of all three of us, and we'll just go in decreasing level of sanity.
Yeah, that's fair.
Na 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 na. Okay, I was looking for another meme to send, but now I got nothing. I got nothing.
No more me.
No more memes. It's slideshow time.
Hold on, I have a relevant meme. I have a relevant meme. We all
I
know
have
that
no
Alvin
idea.
is not a chipmunk, but you know who is a chipmunk? Roxas. Okay,
Oh.
that's all I have to
Oh.
say. That's all I have to say.
How is this relevant?
It's not! I'm sorry! I lied! Let me just cite my source.
You guys trying to report us for lying? Look at this guy.
Listen, I'm not reporting anyone of anything if you don't report me of anything. Oh, we starting? Did we start the stream yet?
We've been waiting on you.
Pull up your slide.
Okay, the only
Get
issue
on with it.
the only issue about starting with me is that we're gonna start negative.
That's fine. You're the host. This is your channel. You're supposed to go first.
Listen, I liked everything I experienced, because if I didn't, then I would have effing dropped it and not put it on this list.
Worst thing to happen to Soul in 2024, he had to hang out with me IRL at too many games, and I'm obnoxious.
That was only like the fourth worst thing that happened to me in 2024. It's okay.
I knew it. I knew you hated me. Can't believe you hated getting Chick-fil-A with me every morning. Every morning we had Chick-fil-A.
We're gonna do that again with me not being sick out of my goddamn mind.
Make your own. It's very easy to do.
Make your own poke.
No, Chick-fil-A.
Dude, Dom,
Yeah.
you know that human transmutation is not allowed.
That's quitter talk.
That's quarter talk.
That's Twitter talk right
Listen,
there.
you gotta crack a couple eggs. You gotta sacrifice a couple of your brother's bodies to make an omelet. That's all I'm saying.
Now you're getting it.
Yeah.
For legal reasons, this is a joke.
For legal reasons,
This
please.
is haha funny.
For legal
The
reasons,
homophobic
please
chick
do
guy.
not try to transmute your mom back from the dead and have to sacrifice your brother's body and
See,
also
that's-
your arm
No,
and
no,
leg.
no, not the homophobic chicken. See, they inject the chicken with homophobia, and then you, as the gay, eat it, and therefore it tastes real good.
Two negatives make a positive.
How it worked.
It's so
Yeah, it's very
funny
easy
how
to make Chick-fil-A chicken, actually.
it
what I've
is,
learned.
but I'm lazy
No, that's fair.
and don't have a Chick-fil-A near me, so Chick-fil-A is like a treat.
So anyway, Tears of the Kingdom effing sucks.
Whoa.
Finally, we get to talk.
Finally, we're
someone
getting
said
to
it.
the controversial opinions.
Finally, someone said it.
Listen, we were all thinking it. Can I make us all bigger at the same time?
I don't know.
Probably not.
I still don't know why I'm sideways.
Because you're just cool like that. Oh.
Because Soul hates my big ass tail.
No, it's just fun if you're sideways. Is it not fun if you're sideways?
You just hate my big
You're
ass tail.
gonna look me in the eye and tell me Spiral would not do this.
This is true, Spy. I would do this. I just
Listen,
like
I don't want
my big ass tail.
I would shove
I'll
you.
never get over it.
I would shove you in
When I
my
said
dragon
you're my
outfit.
model.
I would drug you in my dragon outfit, but I gotta pay $4.50 for that. Because add a
thing
web
you hear is, ew, why are your hands like that?
because
Anyway,
to add
Tears
like
from the Kingdom. I didn't play it. Please tell me your opinions.
I can't believe they made us play the same game twice. Dom, listen,
Yeah.
while this is my segment, other people can chime in if they also have thoughts on the media being discussed.
I have no
Oh, yeah.
opinions.
Zelda shouldn't be a sandbox game.
Well, okay, that's a different issue. Listen, there are
I'm just saying that's my piece.
there are multiple issues with this. First of all, yeah, we can have open air Zelda, or whatever the people on the internet are calling it, but can we also have traditional Zelda, please?
Isn't that what they did with the Zelda, other Zelda? What was it called?
Yeah,
I don't want to talk about it. They did not.
We'll get to that. We'll get to that point.
Okay.
Yes.
I didn't play either, so I don't know.
I haven't played Echoes of Wisdom, but I have thoughts
That was
about
the
it.
name.
But listen, I liked it, okay, but it was $70 Breath of the Wild DLC that pretends that you've never played Breath of the Wild before, and all the things from Breath of the Wild are all new and exciting and worth $70.
While also removing things that happened in Breath of the Wild.
Cause like, okay, like, what the fudge is wrong with this series? Expecting Majora's Mask and got Breath of the Wild 2 instead. I would have appreciated Breath of the Wild 2. They just pretended that Breath of the Wild doesn't exist. Cause like, there's some things that are like updated from Breath of the Wild. Like there are like there's some characters that got older, but like nobody effing remembers you. None of the Sheikah tech is there. None of all that stuff is there. None of that, like, you could just, like, they made this game pretending that people just got amnesia and forgot about Breath of the Wild, and they're like, we can just resell Breath of the Wild again and charge $70 for it, and people will buy it again because Zoomers nowadays, they don't have memories beyond, like, what, Breath of the Wild came out, like, what, 7 years ago? People, most of our audience probably wasn't even born then. Why do they not mention the Sheikah tech at all? Bad. Where did it go? And the guy in the interview is like, it's gone, ooh, it's gone, it fulfilled its purpose, so it's gone now, shut up, stop asking me questions.
That's not entirely wrong. It fulfilled its purpose in the game, but it's not, they don't need it here, so they removed it.
The answer is shut up, don't think about it, give us some more money, please. Hi, Sundry.
Yeah.
Cause like,
and like, you first.
Like, it's like all the new things they added were cool. Like the building mechanics were, you know, really effing cool. But like, and the Sky Islands were cool, but like, there's just the game doesn't ask you to do anything with the cool building mechanics. Like you can make a bunch of cool stuff, but like there's no real reason to. And once you make the air bike, you're set for the whole game. There's no incentive to make anything other than that. And then the Sky Islands, there's like 3 of them, and like 5 of them are copy pasted. So like, what the fudge? And then I saw in the concept art, there's like 15 million different concept arts for cool big giant Sky Islands that they just didn't put in the game. And they're like, oh yeah, we totally, like, you know, when they announced like, oh yeah, the game's ready, we just need 1 more year just to polish it up. I'm pretty sure they did not start the game developing the game until the last year. They're like, oh shoot, we gotta actually like release this. That's crazy. Yeah, it was like most of the Sky Islands was like a small cross-shaped thing, and they say, "Hey, go get a crystal," and then you go over to another slightly larger Sky Island. You fight a dude, and then you bring the crystal back, and you do that 15 times. This game is so full of busy work that it drives me up a goddamn
You're being
wall.
generous.
I'm being generous.
You're implying that there's 15 islands in the sky. And here's the thing. Then people would say, oh, but the entirety of the depths. I love that they'd said nothing about the depths.
Yeah, that was
so
actually
to
cool.
Discover. However, there's not a lot to do down there.
Yeah. I mean, and you're saying like, oh,
Like,
it's an open world game. It's about exploring, but I'm like, I mean, and you don't have to do everything, but like, you run out of things to do before you finish the game. So like, what are you supposed to do?
Yeah, exactly, Mar. Depths was a neat concept, but then half of it was walking through empty plains of darkness with occasional masses of pose. Yeah,
The thing that drives me insane is that it's $70. It should have been like, okay, make it like 60, and if you already own Breath of the Wild, then it's like 20. But Nintendo's like, we can sell it for 60, so we can sell it for 70, so we're gonna sell it for 70. By the way, here, take this 3DS Donkey Kong port for $60. We didn't change it at all.
We made the graphics nicer. That's about it.
We put it for an upscaler. It's fine.
Alas,
listen,
that is.
Nintendo so often makes cool games, but they don't often make good business decisions.
I did not play either Breath of the Wild or Tears of the Kingdom, so I have no input on either.
Just go play Breath of the Wild.
Breath of the Wild is still a good game.
Don't even
Breath of the Wild money.
Just buy it on Wii U.
You got Wii U money?
You got Wii U money. Sell your Switch for a Wii U.
No.
Wait a minute.
All of the best Switch games are just Wii U ports, and then Switch 2 will be able to be backwards compatible anyway, so just... Anyway.
On to February.
No, I'm not done ranting about Tears of the Kingdom.
Was
oh my
cool,
gosh.
but then most of them are early game weapons, but still aren't even that strong, so like you just have a mid weapon.
It's okay, you know how that works? Is that you have, in order for a pristine weapon to show up in the depths, you have to find like a rusted version in the overworld and break it, and then only then will a pristine version show up in the depths. And the game does not tell you about this at all. So if you just so happen to not break a weapon, you'll just never find it in the depths. But yeah, there's a lot of crazy crap. Yeah, there's just a lot of copy pasted content, a lot of busy work, and again, it can be fun. You know, it's fun making crap and throwing stuff together, and the fuse system can be kind of fun at some points.
I never want to see it again, though.
But yeah, I mean, I didn't hate the game, but the only reason I didn't hate the game is because I liked Breath of the Wild. I feel like it didn't, like... It had some cool ideas, but it didn't really do anything with it.
I had fun playing through the game. I'm fine not playing it ever again.
Yeah, I'm gonna go just replay Breath of the Wild again. I'll see you guys later. Because
it
again,
could have been cooler, yeah.
The issue with that is that, okay, because you can just make any flying machine from the very beginning of the game, like, there's no reason for exploration. You just fly over everything, where Breath of the Wild does not have that problem. Let me ask you a question. Why would you ever get a horse in Tears of the Kingdom?
Yeah.
Why are horses in Tears of the Kingdom? Why do you think horses?
Because they were in Breath of the Wild.
Exactly. They copy and paste. Actually, horses are one of the very few things that where the game does actually acknowledge Breath of the Wild. Because if you have save data from Breath of the Wild, you get your horses back.
Yep.
Which is a cool idea, and I like when games have like games can recognize save data from other games. You get bonuses. But why the most useless feature out of everything? And yeah, you have to. The main story progression is the same thing, where you got to go to all the 4 different regions and you got to help the people. The dungeons are slightly better, I guess. The powers that you get are also dumb and never work, and you just have a cluster fuck of enemies of like ghosts helping you and yelling random obscenities. There's symbols all over the map that you'll never use because you want to build a funny contraption and go around instead. Exactly. So like, I don't know, man. Don't think about it. I promise this won't all be negative.
Yeah, I give this probably just my part for it, but yeah, I just don't like the idea of Zelda being a sandbox game. Cause like you said with it, like there's so many things you can do. There's so many different solutions to puzzles you get thrown at, and it's like, yeah, that's cool, and that's a fun idea. But then it's like, you find the one thing that works for everything.
Yeah,
and
it's
like, okay,
a lot of
these
balance
don't even
issues.
feel like puzzles. Yeah, these just don't even feel like puzzles anymore.
Breath of the Wild didn't really have that issue because there wasn't like a overpowered option. But in Tears of the Kingdom, you got the bike, and then in a future Zelda game that shall not be named at the current moment, you got another overpowered option.
Yep.
But yeah, can we have a mainline Zelda game? These spin-offs are cool.
Yeah.
You want to know another effed up thing is they're like, oh yeah, you should totally play. When Tears of Calamity was coming out, they're like, oh yeah, Breath of the Wild fans should definitely pick up Tears of Calamity because it'll connect to the story, Age of Calamity, because it'll connect to the story of Tears of the Kingdom. It did not. It did not.
It did not. It did not.
Tears of the Kingdom
Age of
does not.
Is a fun game.
Yeah.
But that's it.
I just want to think about, was Link Between Worlds or Skyward Sword the last, like, real Zelda game that we had?
Link Between Worlds, because it came out in 2013.
Okay. Because, yeah, there's two issues with Tears of the Kingdom. A, it's another open Zelda game, and we would like a more traditional Zelda game. And B, for being an open Zelda game, it's still not good because we already played Breath of the Wild.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah,
I feel like Link Between Worlds does this semi-open thing better, because you just... It's like, oh, I want to do that. I'll go buy the item that lets me do that.
Yeah, because it still had like dungeons and like dungeon items, but you could do the dungeons in any order you want.
Mm-hmm. Bring that back. That was good.
Bring that back. That was good.
I like it.
I like that one. I like when they do that one. Also, I should have mentioned this earlier, but yeah, this is for media that we experienced in 2024. So I finished Tears of the Kingdom in early January 2024, so it counts, even though it came out in 2023.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be right back.
Okay.
Wait, I need the sound effect. I can't leave without the sound effect.
Okay. There he goes. Finding all the My for the upgrades wasn't too upsetting to me either. Kind of a spoiler. I did replay that game this year, and I got 70 of them.
Are you guys talking about things without me?
Well, we weren't just gonna sit here in silence.
Fair enough.
I was.
Thank you, except for you.
Koroks make me hate life. I got like, I forget how many Koroks I got, but it wasn't a lot. I was just like, I bypass. I like saw Koroks chilling, or like a thing where it was a Korok. I just walked past it.
Yeah, like, and the game does not do anything to fix any of the problems of Breath of the Wild, because the Koroks are still useless and a pain in the butt. The tutorial island is still dumb.
Mm-hmm.
Sure, I'm finding all the manimal? My is not as glamorous as I remember, but I needed a guy, but it looks like not, man. I have no idea what you're talking about.
The Maimais, they were like these little like not urchin things. They were like little sea creatures that you found throughout the world, and that's how you upgraded your items.
In what?
Link Between Worlds.
Whoa. Okay. Anyone have anything else to say about Tears of the Kingdom? Because Tears of the Kingdom slander will not be tolerated on this channel outside of this moment.
I'm with you though for the most part of it. Like it was a fun game. We either need a map change or just make a traditional Zelda again.
Yeah.
Because I think a new map would like help it out a little bit.
I want an actual sequel to Breath of the Wild.
Mm-hmm.
There's so many things. Like I want to like this game because I played it and I had fun. at certain points. But then I'm like, it's $70. Oh yeah, we had to wait 7 years for it. Oh yeah, it's also mostly Breath of the Wild again. Like, what the fudge? But but it had some good ideas. I like building dumb things, like how you can put a wheel on top of another wheel and then put another wheel on top of that, and then the speed stacks, and you could just go zoom. You go zoom.
Very funny.
And stuff like that, and other people have made like crazy stuff. But yeah. Oh yeah, and also it's $70.
Yeah.
Doshite. Because it's Zelda and they can get away with that, and whatever, fine. Be like that. Be like that. Anyway, so that's what I played in January. Moving
16-minute rant later.
Moving on, February. And then in March, if you are wondering why most of January and all of February has a big gap in it, please refer to the stream I did like last April. I think it was titled "I'm a Back."
Oh yeah.
Just did the Zora and Rito dungeons. Thought they were nice. Yeah, the ending was cool. Okay, it's enough. It's worth playing through the game again because the ending was cool.
Yeah, it was very cool.
That was the one thing that was actually better than in Breath of the Wild, was that the ending was cool. I lied. We're still talking about Tears of the Kingdom.
I'll just say one more thing about it. It fits the same thing as how I felt about Final Fantasy 16. Stellar highs, devastating lows.
Stellar highs, but it's like playing Tears of the Kingdom is like working a 9 to 5, but getting ice cream after work. Like, you get some cool times sometimes, but a lot of the time it's not fun.
Yeah.
What is this
So
image?
March.
Okay. So anyway, March, I played really random ass games. I don't know. Because I had my Switch and nothing else, so I bought these 2 random Switch games. First was Momodora Reverie Under the Moonlight. It was a fun little 2D indie game that had a fun, cute little art style, and it kind of felt it was the Dark Souls of indie games. I don't know. It kind of had it's kind of like a Metroidvania, but it's not a Metroidvania. It's mostly just like a 2D platformer, and you hop around and you have like a melee attack, but you do get like more like movement options as you go throughout the game. It's just a fun little game. It's like I beat it in like 2 sittings, and you get to hit things with your leaf, and then you get upgrades, and it's fun. It's just a fun little game, and I like fun little games like that. My birthday is in March. Oh, dude, nice. We should have a birthday party in March. If we got 2 birthdays in the chat, I was gonna set that up.
Their style does look nice for it too. I like it.
Momodora.
Yeah, never seen the frame of it, but you know.
Never seen. It's like a pixel game. It reminds me a little bit of like Cave Story, where it's got like a light story and like fun little like pixel platformer. You jump around and hit things.
You have my interest.
You mentioned Cave Story.
Cave Story mentioned.
This is the only thing that I could possibly think of comparing it to. I remember seeing Momodora around when it came out. Looked neat. Yeah, you should definitely give it a try. It's fun. Back to playing SRB2. Have fun. Happy birthday and have fun. Actually, I was gonna I had a happy birthday image, but I'll save that for when it's actually somebody's birthday.
Okay.
And then
what's this other game? I feel like you talked about this to me at some point.
I can explain. I mean, I'm sure you see the box art and you're like, okay, I see why you played that. It is Armored Lab Force Vol Vehicles. I downloaded the demo because I saw the image and I'm like, I like cute anime girls, I'll download the demo. But then you open it up and you're like, it's like an actual like legit cool game. You're playing as like a tank and then you're jumping around shooting things, and it's got like cool ass like Genesis like music playing, and like each tank has like a unique play style. Like some are like super fast, some are big and bulky, some have like weird ass like specials and projectiles. And also, like, you and your enemies can destroy the terrain. So, like, you have to, like, shoot through the wall in order to progress through the level. Or you can, like, cheese out boss fights by, like, shooting out their, like, platform and then dunking them into lava. And you just instant kill bosses like that. Like, it's kind of sick. It is not what you would expect by looking at the box art, but the only thing that they have to do with it is that they are the ones driving the big tanks, and that in between each mission you get a little, like, dialogue with them. So it's fun, it's cute, and also it's a really, if you like Sega Genesis games and the idea of jumping around in a tank and shooting things and blasting your way through walls sounds cool, then, like, yeah, do this.
Isn't that like Blaster Master and stuff like that?
I don't know. Did Blaster Master? Could you shoot through walls in Blaster Master?
I don't know.
Definitely got a similar feel if you're driving around in a tank.
Yeah, that's where
jumping and shooting things. Did I see a giant lady face in the background of, like, a room, but I'm sure it's tasteful? What? The fudge you talking about? Rabbit and Steel. I'm pretty sure if anyone effing ever looked at my Blue Sky account, he would see. Unless I'm thinking of the wrong thing. We're pulling it up. I'm sorry. I hold off my criticism until I double check this. Nope. I'm thinking of Rusty Rabbit. Not the Rabbit and Steel is a different game. I apologize, Mar. I would like to rescind. I would like to rescind my insult. I think I've seen Rabbit and Steel. Isn't it like a? Wait, haven't you recommended me this game before? And it's like an RPG. It's compatible with my Xbox controller.
Sort of. It's a roguelike game, but you can play like multiplayer, and its whole thing is it's like raid mechanics in games and stuff like that.
Is
You're
it
just dodging AoEs and all that?
Okay, so it's not quite a RPG.
It is, but
it has a demo.
it's a fun little demo. Yeah, I played it. It's neat.
I will add it to the list.
You do get to play as a rabbit with a girl with a big sword.
Yes, that is what I like. Rusty Rabbit is a completely different game. Rusty Rabbit is an upcoming, like, Metroidvania game that has a story written by the guy who did the story for Fate Zero and Madoka Magica.
Interesting.
Udabuchi. So I'm like, what the hell? Like, and those, if you know anything about those series, those are, like, really dark, effed up like series. Like, so, like, what the fudge is this little rabbit game gonna be about? Like, what did they? Also, how did they convince him to stop making puppet shows and actually write a story for a video game? Because that's what he's been doing. If you're wondering where Udabuchi Gen's been for the past, like, 10 years, he's been making puppet shows. Don't worry about it. He made like a couple cool anime. Oh, he also wrote Psycho-Pass. So yeah, don't worry about it. I'm very interested in Rusty Rabbit of what the hell that story is gonna be about. Is it the rabbits are all gonna die and it's gonna be a sad time? I'm looking forward to it. Anyway, in April, speaking of how much I would prefer to play Breath of the Wild as opposed to Tears of the Kingdom again, I did. So that's what I did. But I played Breath of the Wild multiplayer with my sister because my sister is obsessed with Breath of the Wild and has like 500 hours in Breath of the Wild and 500 hours in Tears of the Kingdom.
Oh yeah, there's a multiplayer mod for that game.
Oh shoot, it's bottom of the well. But yeah, I played Breath of the Wild multiplayer with my sister. It's very jank, but also very fun. Of just going around exploring the world. And I think we got off the Great Plateau and did 2 dungeons, I think. And then we haven't picked it up since. But it's still a fun time, and Breath of the Wild's still fun. And I'm like, hey, it's actually fun to have, like... I forgot that, like, the shrine puzzles used to actually be, like, puzzles. Sorry, we're not done complaining about Tears of the Kingdom. You thought we were done, but we're not done. It's bottom of the well. It's really funny. You know the, like the leaf item that causes wind?
Yeah, the Korok.
Yeah, that works on the second player, so we just at
Oh,
some
yeah.
point just devolved into blowing ourselves around.
It's funny.
So yeah, it's fun. It's also like you're very overpowered because the game was definitely not built for multiplayer. So most enemies like die in like 3 seconds of both me and my sister smacking them. Like the bosses died almost instantly. It's a fun time.
I wonder if playing master mode then would make it more.
That's a good question. But yeah, hopefully, listen, that's my hope for, you know, if Breath of the Wild ever got a sequel, you know, an actual sequel.
It's too bad they never made one.
Yeah. A new map and multiplayer, you got me good. Minecraft mod pack has Breath of the Wild towers and a shrine delivering the map. I haven't found a single one. That's really funny.
Huh.
Minecraft. Yeah, so Breath of the Wild is still fun, and multiplayer makes it even more fun.
Cool.
Poke, are you still alive?
Yeah, no, I just have nothing to contribute, so I've just
Okay.
been.
Poke is
I literally have not played either one.
Poke is
Don't know
charging.
any.
Poke is charging energy.
No, I've just been listening.
Like charging a
I don't
Kamehameha
have
over
anything
there
to contribute.
for
I just like straight up have nothing to contribute to the conversation.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
I just am like sitting here like nodding, like
Smiling and nodding, yeah.
Meow, meow, meow. Okay, so that was April, and then May. I actually streamed these, so I'm the rest of this might not be too long. Blue Archive, I liked it. I just got burnt out because of the dailies, and also I'm still salty about not getting the limited character I wanted. Pikmin 4 mentioned. But, you know, I would not be opposed to trying to pick up Blue Archive again. It's just not really, like, my type of game. It's very much of, like, an RPG, and, like, you deck build and stuff like that. It's not really... I'm not a huge RPG guy. I know I'm supposed to be a weeb, and all the cool weeb anime games are JRPGs. But, like, turn-based RPGs, I never clicked with.
I don't even know if Blue Archive counts as a turn-based game.
I was gonna say, I don't
Yeah, no. You build your deck, and then for the most part, you watch the gameplay itself.
Yeah, it is very much an auto battler from what I saw. I don't know much about it though.
Blue Archive had a collab with Muse Dash, which I've been playing. That's all I know. It was the Railgun collaboration, and I used like all of my free polls on it, and I didn't get it, and I'm like, F it, I'm not spending money on this game. You can't make me.
Yeah, and considering it is a licensed collab, it might not happen anytime soon.
It's not gonna happen again. But hey, if they ever do, I'll try again, and the same effing thing will happen where I won't get the character. That tutorial was longer than Sonic Generations. Blue Archive or Pikmin 4, because you're both right. You're right in both aspects.
Generations does that even have a tutorial?
Also, that's another question. Why
is that your comparator?
What to watch? Sundry, are you okay?
Why is that? What?
I'm still feeling somewhat sick. I don't know why, but I'm not any worse than I was yesterday, so whatever. A Blue Archive? Okay. I don't know, man. Anyway.
Play a Pikmin game. Yeah, do your thing.
Yawn, this Dragon Boy talking about anime games. Boring.
No, it's really hot in my apartment, so I'm tired.
No, yeah, don't worry. Okay, we're talking about... So yeah, I might pick up Blue Archive again at some point, but kind of unlikely. I would not be opposed to it. I might get on a kick one day where I'm like, I feel like playing Blue Archive again, and I might get back on it. I definitely know that I won't do the dailies, because there's a more recent game that I've been playing that has, like, daily login bonuses, and I've just been completely ignoring it and having a much better time. Because I booted up Blue Archive, like, every day for, like, a month, and, like, by the 3rd week, I just started to feel like a chore, and I'm like, video games aren't supposed to feel like a chore. What Sonic Generations tutorial that's longer? The entire game of Sonic Generations is not even 2 hours. What are you smoking, Sundry? I just want to know.
What generations did you play?
What Sonic Generations? Did you find a Sonic Generations game on the Dream Store, or whatever that PlayStation game creator is?
Because if you're talking about like Omochow stuff, you can turn that off. And also that hardly counts because it's just like, hey, you can do this. It's like, okay.
Damn. No, but the tutorial Sonic Generations is the first playthrough, and then you get to the real game where you can start like actually running the levels. If you think about it like that, it almost makes sense.
Only slightly.
Anyway, Pikmin 4 is really fun. Has some issues. Like, yeah, it has so many tutorials. And it still takes forever. Like, because previous Pikmin games have benefited a lot from like being short and very playable, because it's like an RTS kind of game. So you want to like plan your route and, you know, want to keep playing the game again and again to try to get like better times and whatnot. But like Pikmin 4 just doesn't do that because it's very unreplayable, because it's very long and it has a very slow opening. And also to try to go for like 100% is also a huge pain in the butt. No, I got on my Xbox. Don't care about Omocho. I guess I'm just bad at it. Okay, don't worry about it. We cannot comprehend what Sundry is on. I have a nitpick about Pikmin 4. Is it the auto lock-on that's like, here, I'll play the game for you? This was not supposed to be negative. But because these are games that if we really were negative on it, then we wouldn't have anything to say about it. We complain because we care. But yeah, the auto lock-on, I played the demo and I'm like, oh, I really hope they have an option to turn this off, because it literally just like it plays the game for you, where you can just hold forward and mash A. Why did the Pikmin affected by spores of that mushroom enemy not turn into Puffman anymore? Wasn't in the budget, sorry buddy. They get a pinkish glow around their leaf. Yeah, that was really weird. I think it was just like they wanted every single aspect of Pikmin. Also another thing about the game is that you have access to all Pikmin types, but you only can bring out 3 types at a time. So you'd think that, oh, there'd be some strategy. I gotta, you know, think ahead and plan out what type of Pikmin I need. No, the game does that for you too. There's an auto pick button. I wanted HD Puffman so bad. Okay, we all did. But no, Pikmin 4 is a good game. There's a lot of stuff to do. It still is Pikmin. It's still, you know, it's still fun to, you know, micromanage and stuff and try to get good, try to be optimal. It just has some, I'm gonna play the game for you, arthritis, and also, do not 100% Pikmin 4, because it will take you, what, 40 hours. Every place only and needs like 3 Pikmin types, and it tells you which ones are recommended. Yeah. So I don't even know why at that point they even limit you to 3 Pikmin types, other than we don't want to program more than that. It's very odd. But hey, if you want some Pikmin action, they just released I forget what it's called, but it's basically Pikmin 1 in Pikmin 2's engine. Like they modded the entirety of Pikmin 2 to just play like Pikmin 1, so you can play Pikmin 1 with the Pikmin 2 like physics engine. Yeah, also Pikmin 1 retcon hurt a bit.
Oh.
I forget what it's called. What the fudge is that called? I can try to look it up. I might have written it down somewhere. And if I didn't, then I have no idea where it could be. Mar, do you know what game do you know what I'm talking about? Pikmin 1 in Pikmin 2 mod? Oh, that's what it was called. That's why I can't remember the name. It's Pikmin 1 squared. Like 1 that's and then funny. A little up arrow 2. Pikmin 1 squared. That's what it's called. So here, if you need an excuse to replay Pikmin 1 again, here you go. I got it. I got you. So yeah, I didn't hate Pikmin 4, but Pikmin 1 squared. Yippee! How did you write that? Why did you write that? How did you write that? Does it just automatically do it for you? No. I've been lied to. I held 2 on my phone. What's a phone? I'm very sad about this.
What's a phone? Who would have thought?
I really need to like. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Hold on, nobody look. Also, Mar, you didn't see this. You didn't see this. You didn't see this, Mar. Don't worry about this, Mar. My favorite Kirby boss, 02. Oh, frick. I messed up. Okay.
0 squared.
Is it 0 squared or is it 02?
It's 0. It's 02.
02? Yeah. Anyway, yeah. Then in May, I did not finish Fate Samurai Remnants. That's why I found out the other day that remnant is a real word. I thought they just made it up.
Huh?
You thought they made that word up?
I forgot that I was mispronouncing it.
Oh, okay.
Because I just assumed it was a fake word and just moved on with my life, but then I forgot.
Remnant.
Remnant. Okay, if
Yeah.
if I actually pronounced it correctly, then I would have realized that that was a real word. Listen, video games have weird titles all the time. Like, what is even a Tears of the Kingdom? That isn't a real word. Anyway, I did like what I played, but it's just not a very good stream game because it's mostly cutscenes and battle mechanics that are hard that I have to figure out with. But I would not be opposed to finishing it off stream. I just won't finish it on stream because I was intrigued from what I played. But yeah, it's just very long and cutscene heavy. It does not make for a good stream game, at least for me. I mean, for other streamers, it might have a different thing. What is Under Night in Birth EXE Latte Street? Exactly.
Yeah.
Now you understand.
Yeah. Don't worry, Mark. It gets worse.
Don't. It only gets worse from here. And then also in May, we finished New Super Mario Brothers U2 with a new coat of paint that makes it better.
I played the first like 2 worlds of that game, and
That game rules. That game's very fun.
It's really funny.
Oh, it was very fun.
It's
I just felt
yeah.
it would have been more fun with multiplayer, so we didn't play it single player, me or him.
Yo, hit me up. Well, I'll play. I'll play.
Maybe.
But yeah, it's weird how much it's because at the base of this game, it's just new soup again, and we were just complaining about how we're sick and tired of new soup. But like, they just gave it some extra sauce and immediately made it fresh and super fun and like the best 2D Mario game ever since like the original new soup. So yeah, the Wonder Flower is cool. The art style change is beautiful. That's why I'm not complaining about the art style change in the new Mario Kart, because I'm like, I like new, fresh, and interesting things.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like it looks good too. I mean, people are gonna be weird. People are being weird about DK's like design, but no, he's fine.
Yeah.
I'd rather that they try something new and fumble a few parts of it as opposed to just the same thing again.
Listen, these characters need a new breath of life, to be honest with you.
And I like the Wonder art
same
style.
model for like 15 years. Come on.
And I like the Wonder art style. It seems like that's going to be more or less the case with the Mario Kart.
Honestly, it looks so much better. It just looks cleaner, in my opinion.
Just make him a little bouncier. It's cute.
Just make him a little bouncy. Okay? He's got chubby little cheeks. Get less sterile, get wacky. Yeah, stop using that. Hey, you know what? Another series that could benefit from having an art style shift that has not had an art style or model update since 2008.
There's like 70 games that fall under that.
I could name
what
like
do you
17.
think I'm talking about? What do we always talk about every stream?
There are like 17 things I could think about.
Pokemon. No,
Pokemon!
No, Pokemon changes like every single game.
No, it does. Absolutely, it does. Yes.
No, I'll wait for you to get it. I'm also looking for
I know.
an appropriate
I already
meme.
know.
I already know.
I don't know what you're talking about.
New Year's. Does this give you a hint? Does this give you a hint of what I'm talking about?
Oh yeah, Animal Crossing.
Animal Crossing? I mean, that too. Hedgehogs.
Yeah.
What about, when am I getting a new model? Sonic never gets a new model.
Doesn't need one. Sonic got one, and then everybody got mad about it.
How dare?
Well, people are gonna get mad about anything. People got mad about redesigning Donkey Kong.
That looks fine.
Yeah.
People are just gonna get mad. We just gotta move on with our day. You know what? You know who else? You know who's gonna get mad if they don't and Sonic doesn't get a redesign? Me. I'm gonna get mad.
I couldn't care. I'd just be living.
Why Sonic arm blue?
I'm just saying, people got mad about Sonic Boom.
My
I know,
God,
for no reason.
the blue arm discourse 11 years ago. When does people get mad about Sonic getting a new model? Were you not? Sorry, you weren't born yet. That was before your time. Also, is Toast gonna be here? Because last time Toast almost got ran over by a truck. Did they get isekai'd?
No, I don't think that happened. Anyway, June.
Anyway, June, I played Super Princess Peach. It is a fine game. Nothing super special about it. Like it's just a cool DS platformer where you play as Peach and we also sex women. Am I right?
Uh-huh.
What?
Sexism.
You watched my playthrough of this.
Who, me?
Yeah. You talked about it in the stream.
Yeah.
I thought you said what sexism?
I said complete with it.
Oh, okay. But yeah, like it. Just having to basically 100% the game just to play the final boss is still BS. It was BS 15 years ago, and it was BS now. I think 20 years ago. It has Starfy in it. Okay, fine. Its only redeeming quality is the fact that you can fly, and also it has Starfy in it. But yeah, I did if you want to see more thoughts about this game or a lot of the previous games that I've played, I've done streams of most of this.
Oh, it turns 20 in October.
No, it doesn't. Shut up.
It does.
No, it doesn't. Shut up. I'm not that old.
October 20th, 2005.
Shut up. No.
Play Starfy on stream? Oh yeah, let me just boot up NSO and boot it up. Oh wait, in Nihongo Dake. They have English translations of all the Starfy games, and they did not put those on NSO. There's
the Amazing Starfy on Nintendo DS.
Yeah, play that. If I do play Starfy, when and if I do play Starfy on stream, it will be on the DS. Anyway, July. My tummy hurt. Anyway,
I would have a picture for it.
Yeah, I don't want a picture for it. Just ruthless, agonizing pain.
Yeah.
Actually, I did have a picture for it.
Oh, well.
I had it in the discussion stream. Kitty cat, I just covered you up. What do you want now? Oh, you want eating? Kitty cat's feeling better, by the way. She's eating now.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, you're right, Sundry 2005.
2000. Wait, what? Oh, I thought you said that their name was Sundry 2005, and I'm like, I don't remember those numbers being after their name.
Partners in Time is 20 years old. Yep.
Insert image. Hold on.
DS is 22 last year.
No. I think you're thinking about the Game Boy Color is turning 20 this year.
I could make it so much worse.
Shut up.
Here,
Shut up.
Dom, here, you happy? This was my July, August, and a lot of October.
What? Oh, there you go. Okay. Thank you.
That was just me for a solid like 3 months. Mario Galaxy is like relatively new. I mean, not as new as Mario Galaxy 2, obviously, but like, you know, it just came out. Anyway.
Hold on.
Splatoon side order. like that they tried something new. Listen, whoever is making Splatoon, the Zelda team got to take notes. Because Splatoon always, like, I mean, I know they make the joke of like, oh, it's the same game 3 times, but they always try something like weird and new and different. And for here, they made the single player mode a roguelike.
Which is a cool idea.
Not a perfect execution, but you know what? I like I appreciate it being new and cool and unique.
I do wish there was more like replay value to it, like most roguelikes, but you know, it's fine.
Yeah,
it's fun.
It doesn't have enough like variations of the levels that you play, or like enemy variations. Starts from 69 minutes ago, nice.
Which is, I think it's fine because like you're not playing Splatoon to play a roguelike, but I feel like they could have leaned more into it to get roguelike fans more into it.
Yeah.
But I do like though Splatoon is just not afraid to get weird sometimes.
Still
what I like about Splatoon. I didn't play Splatoon 3 personally. I just couldn't afford it. Couldn't justify the purchase.
Fair enough. Just get
my thing with buying multiplayer games is what?
I said get Splatoon 4 when it comes out.
Maybe.
No problem.
My thing with multiplayer games is if like me and my friends are not gonna play it, like at minimum once a week or once every 2 weeks, and I don't have fun playing it by myself, I will not buy it.
I was gonna say, you know that Dead by Daylight is supposed to be a multiplayer game, right?
Yeah, but I was playing that before I came up with this rule, and I had fun playing
that got grandfathered in, so that doesn't count.
No, it did, because again, the rule is if my friends are not going to play with me at minimum once a week or 2 times, or like once every 2 weeks.
Yeah.
And I don't like playing it by myself, I will not buy it. Mario Party. Fuck you. Don't ever ask me to buy the next Mario Party again. I'm not playing Mario Party no more. Fuck Mario Party. Fuck, I hate that game.
Why?
Fuck Mario Party.
Why?
I hate Mario Party.
Okay. You want to give an explanation?
It's not fun. It's not fun.
Okay.
It's not fun.
Fair enough.
I don't like getting screwed over.
Put the gun down! Put that gun down!
I could work my ass off and try hard every single game, and then it gets to the end. It's like, oh, this guy had 2 more questions.
I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear that after the incident where you and Dom and I think somebody else were all stealing stars from me, even though I was already in last place.
All right, hey, don't put me in that boat. I did not do that.
I clicked random and it picked you. Okay.
No, that's what happened to Dom. You picked me on purpose. Dom hit random, and it just so happened to hit me.
No, I hit random a couple of times. You still, I'm pretty sure you still won that round,
I did not
too.
win. I did not win. I can pull up.
Definitely remember me not winning.
I can pull up.
I don't remember who won.
It was me.
Yeah, somebody won.
I can't say pieces about Mario Party because I have incredibly stupid good luck. So things just happen when I.
I don't like inverse controls, and I don't like the fact that I can't turn them off.
That's fair.
Because I get genuinely nauseous.
I like how Mars put the most opinions on side order while we've been talking about this.
Anyway, back to side order. You get the
Usually when a roguelike can be beaten in a single run, there's story content you get as you play more and more, and that keeps you engaged and helps them tell a story over such a short game. Yes.
Yeah, because like I cannot even imagine doing because side order wants you to beat the run with every single weapon, and I'm like, I'm not doing that crap. Maybe if you're like super hardcore into Splatoon and like that was like on your daily rotation, like you load up the Splatoon every day and then you do some multiplayer matches, you do some salmon run, and you do a side order run. Like I could see that.
Looks away a little bit. Who does that?
Who does that? That's crazy.
No, I did definitely play a lot of Splatoon 3 for the first 2 years, year and a half or so.
I did all weapons. It was not worth it.
But yeah, even that. Well, at that point, at the time Side Order came out, I was like falling off the game a little bit. It did bring me back some, but at that point, I was like, all right, I'll do the weapons I know how to play, and that was fun.
I think Splatoon 3 came out around the time that I got hyper focused on a different game, and I just kind of ignored it.
That will be mentioned.
It really sucked because I paid attention to Splatoon 3. I just didn't personally play it.
Yeah.
I
And also, oh yeah, also you're right, Mar. That Octo expansion is just better. It doesn't get any better than Octo expansion. I'm sorry.
Octo expansion is very good.
But I would prefer they try something new and it not be as good as opposed to just the same effing thing again, but worse.
Who would do that?
Who do that?
Yeah.
Who would do that?
Anyway, anything more to say about Splat 3?
No.
Okay.
Good game.
Yeah. I kind of want to. I mean, I like Splatoon 3, but I don't know. I might get it. I might not get back into it until Splatoon 4.
It's fair. I'm probably in that boat at the moment too. I have put a lot of time into 3. I got to S rank a couple of times, so I got good at the game.
Bless you, kitty.
But yeah.
Expect more from 4, yeah. 4's gotta be crazy, because yeah, 3, I say that, you know, Splatoon is good at not being the same, but 3 was very similar to 2 in a lot of ways.
I think that was my issue. I got super into 2, and then 3 came out, and I went, and then didn't play it.
Yeah.
I think the only thing that was like made it so I played 3 as much as I did was because it was the first time I decided to actually play ranked and like get into it to test my abilities.
Hopefully Splatoon 4 is more crazy. It does something crazy, like they bring back the bunnies. Remember the concept art of the bunnies before they decided?
No, make them tofu again.
Make them tofu again. Unlock the tofu class. Anyway, you guys want to talk about some anime? Hold on. 3 was like the ultimate of the series. It has all the base weapons from the old games on launch. It got new ones, kits for all of them, yeah. So going from that, I feel like in order to, they can't just do 3 but more so. Yeah, 4 should be all new. It's crap. Anyway, we're talking about anime. So first was Blue Exorcist. I rewatched I watched the first season when it came out, like back in like 2002 or whatever the fudge. It might have been like 2012. But it was one of those series that like ended like on a filler arc. You know, like those like 2000s, early 2010s anime. Like I had a lot of like anime that just kind of like had an anime only ending that kind of just didn't make any sense. Yeah, Blue Exorcist was one of those. But then it got a season 2 that just ignored the fact that the original anime had a filler ending. It just completely ignored that and just went back to the manga. So people who are only watching the anime got really effing confused. They're like, wait, what the fuck? I thought everybody died and went to hell. Why are we just back at the status quo? Stuff like that. What are you gonna say, Poke?
Oh, I was gonna say that's a them problem.
That's a them problem, yeah.
That's what you get for not reading the manga. It's like, you probably should. I'm gonna eat an ice cream sandwich.
I have 2 slides for October. Don't worry, Sundry.
So, if you hear meaning an
actually, no, wait. That was November. I have 2 slides for October, and I have 2 slides for. No, I have 1 slide for November, and then 2 slides for December. Right? What are you eating? Stop eating.
Ice cream sandwich with M&M's.
What are you eating? Stop eating. I eat ice cream sandwich.
I should put that down.
But hey, you know
no,
what?
it's gonna melt if I put it down.
While we're ignoring anime original endings and just making a season 2, can we do that for Soul Eater? Can we do that for Soul Eater? Because Soul Eater was in the same boat where it got like an anime original ending. Also, Full Metal Alchemist, the original, also had that same problem.
Yeah, but Brotherhood's better anyway, so.
We can agree to disagree. That's my ultimate anime hot take, is that I might like the original Full Metal Alchemist more than Brotherhood.
I haven't watched
it. You're just like factually wrong, but that's okay.
It's okay. I mean, listen. How many anime have you watched? What's your number at? What's your number at?
I think it's 4 digits now.
I want proof of that. I want proof of that.
I can have my Crunchyroll history if you want. I just put shit on and just like let it play.
That doesn't count. That doesn't
Still
count.
trying so hard to gatekeep.
He really is.
I'm just trying to defend my opinion. But I know
It's just a wrong one, so it's okay.
I
You
know
just
that
have
is
a wrong
that
one
is
for-
not a very commonly held opinion. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, just say that you're wrong. It's
That
okay.
is the more commonly accepted opinion. I might just be Okay, when's the last time you watched the original Full Metal Alchemist?
A year ago.
Okay, no, never mind. Ultimate Life Form better be here soon. Love M&M ice cream sandwiches. Is that where you're eating specifically?
Yes, I said that. It was an ice cream sandwich with M&M's.
Okay, listen, I admit that Brotherhood is the technically better show, but I do have a soft spot for 03, okay?
So you can say that. That's not a factually wrong opinion.
Anyway, Blue Exorcist. I'm not gatekeeping anyone, Dom. I'm sorry.
I'm just playing.
Okay. Anyway, Blue Exorcist. So it got more seasons. So I'm like, hey, I haven't watched Blue Exorcist in a while, so I rewatched. I mostly watched it for Johnny on Bosch. I'm not gonna lie to you. We're Johnny on Bosch and Joris here. He voices Yukio. But yeah, I'm definitely glad it got more seasons because yeah, like the first season, like as soon as it was like picking up, like they did a lot of like, you know, setting up the scenarios, introducing the characters and a lot of like setup stuff. And then as soon as it was starting to get good, it went filler. So it was all, I was always like, man, it really sucks that Blue Exorcist stopped just as it was getting good. And then it got more seasons. And then I was right. It did get good. Because, yeah, I was right when I said season 1 ended just as the series was getting good. Because season 2 and 3 are a lot better. Especially, season 3 is, like, especially really good. With a lot of, like, crazy, like, twists and, like, revelations of the plot. And I was like, wait, this is fire. Then he said it was kind of ass after a while. You can...
Yeah.
I watched the entire filler, like, ending for completionist's sake, because I'm crazy and I don't know why I did that, actually, now that I think about it. But, yeah, you can just stop watching the show. You can just skip to season 2 as soon as it goes to filler. I wanna know.
Like halfway through.
Not quite. I'm actually looking. Let's look it up. Meow, meow, meow. 17 is the last canon episode, and then 18 to 25 is filler. So after episode 17, just go straight to episode 26, this first episode 1 of season 2. And you should definitely do that because, like, yeah, it's season 1 is not bad. It's pretty cool. And then season 2 is even better than season 1, and then season 3 is even better than season 2, and it's still getting more seasons. I'm excited. I very much appreciate that this old series that I kind of used to like is back and even better than before. Anyway. And then, okay, listen. Hear me out on this other anime. The 100 Girlfriends who, let me make sure I get this correctly. Really love you. Is a harem anime, okay? I don't know if you got that. If you picked that up from the title. So what is this?
I figured.
Listen, okay? Listen, I have high standards for harem anime, okay? Is that dragon from Christmas Time on the Sun? What are we oh, that? Yeah, no, I gave him brownies. He's fine. Don't worry about it. But yeah, this might be... I have very high standards for harem anime, and this might be one of my new favorites. Because, like, it does that thing where it's like... it gets rid of, like, a lot of, like... It's a part of a genre, but it also gets rid of a lot of, like, tropes of that genre that don't work. That just hold it back just because, like, that's only in there because, oh, that's part of the genre, so it has to be in there. You know? Like, for example, they actually go with the harem route. It's not the girls fighting all the time. It's, like, from the get-go, it's like, okay, you gotta date 100 girlfriends or they're all going to die. And he's like, I don't want them to die. And like, they don't like fight with each other, and they actually like get along with each other. And more than that, they actually like each other. So as opposed to like what you get in a lot of harems of like all the girls like just being angry and fighting with each other all the time, you get a very like wholesome, like big family kind of vibe going on here. So that's really cool. And also like the storylines are like really like actually wholesome, because like yeah, like the main guy helps the girls like overcome like a lot of like dark mental crap. Like we get some dark backstories and stuff like that, which, you know, adds more like intrigue and actual storyline to this harem, but also adds an actual reason why these girls actually like him, because he's just Oh, whoa! Is someone talking to me? Who said something about marinade?
Huh?
What? Am I hearing? Are the voices in my head talking again?
Marinade? I didn't hear anything like that.
What the fuck are you on about?
Okay. Anyway, so it's it does a good job of showing like, oh yeah, this it sells a good reason for why these girls like this guy, because this guy is just like genuinely a good guy and very Listen, I'm not gay, but I get it, okay? Might be a little gay, don't worry about it. Anyway, not so the production quality is just really high. There was like some moments that like were genuinely like super funny just because of the animation. There was like a whole Resident Evil episode that happened. It's really funny. It's definitely, if you're not into harem shows, then yeah, it's not gonna sell you on harem shows. But if you like harem shows at all, even a little, definitely a must watch. It's just really solid all around. It might be I'm gonna have to rewatch Monster Musume again, because I remember that's my previous best harem. But I think like Monster Musume also had like that problem where like all the girls hated each other. That was kind of annoying. So I'm gonna have to rewatch that again. Anyway, thank you for letting me nerd out. Let's move on to more video games. I just saying I did not talk about these on stream, where a lot of other things like I have streams about it, so I can just give my overall thoughts. But these I wanted to go in a little bit more detail. So Princess Peach Showtime. It's a fun little game. I don't have much to say. I have a whole playthrough on it. It's the red one. The one that just loudly burped. That one's Poke.
Yeah.
That's
me.
The one that burped ice cream all over my dragon head. That's that one's Poke.
The creature.
Move over, harem anime. Peach is here.
Featuring.
Oh, one more thing about the 100 Girlfriends. Somebody made a post being like, oh, I'm sure if they made a show called The 100 Boyfriends Who Really Love You, people would hate it. And I'm like, I'd watch that. I'd watch that. I've watched reverse harems before. I've watched Oron High School Host Club. I've watched Fruits Basket. Again, it might be a little gay. Anyway, Princess Peach Showtime is a fun little game. It kind of reminds me of like a Kirby game, where the appeal is getting new power-ups and like seeing the new environments and stuff. But not quite to the high level of Kirby game, because like a lot of the powers don't feel like full like Kirby powers. They kind of feel like little mini games most of the time. Soul craves the attention of 100 boyfriends. I already got one. I got my.
Don't we all?
It's you. You're the one. You just don't know it yet.
Huh?
Huh?
What? Sorry, what'd you say? Anyway, Princess Peach Showtime is a fun little game. You dress up as like a magical girl. It's not super duper impressive, but it's a fun little game.
Going to your Twitter, that sounds like a threat.
Going to your Twitter, you cannot stop it.
I'm sorry, that just sounds like a threat. I
Um,
hope you like what you see over there, buddy.
and then Rivals of Ether 2, I like a lot. Dom, you should still get this. Actually, I don't know. You're not super into platform fighters. You haven't even played Smash Brothers.
Not even once, never.
Not even once, never. But I mean,
put like 2,000 hours into Smash Wii or anything.
I'm surprised that you've not gotten Rivals of Ether 2.
I
I'm just
wanted
burnt out on
Princess Peach
platform
sometime,
fighters.
but I couldn't justify the price for the game that it was.
Fair enough.
That was like the one thing. I was like, I'm not spending $60 on this game. This game should be like $30.
Rivals of Ether?
Princess Peach?
Oh, Princess Peach, yeah. Princess Peach
The thing that I just said.
Princess Peach definitely has Nintendo price-itis, where, like, everything is just $60, except for this, except for glorified DLC.
Except for Shovelware. Shovelware can be $30.
No, I was gonna say it's the opposite, where this can be $70. Shadow Gens came out in October, but I didn't finish it until November, so it's not until the November slide. Sorry about that one.
Yeah, be patient.
It's soon. Also, if you want to hear me talk about Shadow Generations, I have a whole stream series about it. But yeah, I played it. I played it for like 10 hours straight when it first came out. Half because it was fun and half because I was grinding out the low poly skins. But it's been a while, and I kind of been wanting to play it, and there's a new character that comes out on Tuesday. So I'm just saying, if anyone has been on the fence about wanting to buy it, Tuesday would be a really good time, because that's when I'll be playing that game again. So I'm just saying. I'm not talking to anyone.
I don't play fighting games, sorry.
I'm not talking to anyone in particular. But I'm also talking to Dom in my chat in particular.
We'll see what happens.
Yeah. Yeah, don't worry about it.
The game was... We played the demo, and that was pretty fun. But it's like, I still don't know if I'm like... I don't know.
Yeah, it's not... If it gets on sale, then I would recommend it.
I just don't like fighting games, sorry. They're just not for me.
I've given up. I've given up on convincing Pogue. I'm just trying to convince Dom at this point.
You cannot convince me.
Yeah, it's $30 base. And it's one of those things where it's like, okay, you buy the $30 base and you get the game and all future DLC characters and the Subspace Emissary mode that they're going to add later are going to be free.
That's nice.
So, you know, I suggest just wait till it gets on sale and then just get it so you can have it for all the updates. Are you back to 5 minutes ago? So are you okay with the fact that the dragon ate you? I told you I gave the Christmas dragon brownies and he passed by me and went on to somebody else. It's fine. You think Furry Smash Bros would be up my alley, but I haven't played 2 yet. It's fun. It just has that case of like it only has like online versus and that's it. So I can see if you don't want to play that game. Anyway, almost done with my list. I have 4 more slides. Sundry, are you happy? We're finally talking about Sonic X Shadow Generations.
Yeah, woo.
It's the best Sonic game since the original Generations. They did it. I don't know how they did it. I don't know how they come out. Like, listen, as somebody who didn't even hate Frontiers, this is still the best Sonic game since the original OG Generations. There's nothing weird. There's nothing jank about it. There's nothing broken. There's nothing stupid about it. It's not Lost World. It's not Forces. It's not whatever the fudge Sonic Boom Fire and Ice was. It's just a good-ass Sonic game, and also it has, like, a decent story, which the original Generations didn't even have a decent story. So...
Does Generations even have a story?
Yeah, Generations didn't even have a story. So it's like, it might be, like, the best story in a Sonic game since, like, Black Knight, maybe? When's the last time... Because, I didn't hate the Frontiers story, but it wasn't, like, super-duper amazing.
It was fine.
I thought the Twitter links were Twitch links because I read it wrong in the description, yeah.
I don't stream. I have really bad anxiety when I stream by myself.
Fair enough.
I haven't streamed in a minute.
You can't just be silent. Eat an ice cream sandwich for 20 minutes.
You're talking. I do this thing called listening when you talk.
I know. I'm not. I did not mean that as an insult. I'm sorry.
I mean as an insult, but said it as one.
I didn't mean it as an insult.
But said it as one.
I know I said it as an insult, but I didn't mean it as an insult. I was saying that I'm glad I could make it not stressful and that you can sit there and eat ice cream sandwiches, because you could not do that if you were streaming by yourself.
I have reasons that I can't stream by myself.
Chaos Control! Okay, anyway. If you want more thoughts of Sonic X Shattered Generations, go watch my streams of it. Same thing with Oshinoko Season 2. I have a lot to say about it. I made a whole stream about it. It's still a crazy and fun show, and I'm excited for Season 3. Yeah, that's all I have to say about that one. Again, I did a stream about this, so if you want more details, go there. And Infinity Nikki is still, I'm putting it here, but I'm still playing it. I was actually playing it today. It is my new addiction. It's just a good mix of like a comfy open world platformer, which is not very common. I don't know if I can think of any like open world platformers. Mario Odyssey, maybe. Sonic
open world.
Sonic Frontiers, maybe, is the closest. But Infinity Nikki, like, it is just a straight, like, adventure platformer, and it also has fun dress-up games, so, like, I like it. I can't stop playing it.
Yeah. I heard good things about it. I just haven't gotten around to playing it.
It's free. It's one of those free gacha games that I'm like, listen, I normally don't spend any money on gacha games, but I am tempted to throw this game, like, $5 just because I like it a lot, and I want to give it some money. You know what I mean, dog?
Yeah. I don't know how much.
I'm a cat, but yeah.
What's up?
I said I'm a cat, but yeah.
I'm a cat, but yeah. Not even because I want anything. I'll just buy like one pack that's like $5. Just because I'm like, I've played this game so much. I feel guilty having enjoyed it and played it so much and having spent no money on it. What are you singing? What the fuck?
No, I'm just making noises.
Okay.
Yeah, I played that game for a little bit. It's very fun, but not like fully my thing entirely. It's still a good game though. Like I'm not gonna deny that.
Yeah, free to play gacha platformer. It actually has like legitimate platformer segments in it.
It's actually pretty cool.
It is cool. Anyway, Zelda Echoes of Wisdom, December. I only have 3 more slides left, I promise, guys. Zelda Echoes of Wisdom, cool idea. I like it a lot, you know, Zelda game, an actual Zelda game where you play as Zelda. And it has like, she's not just a reskin of Link, she has actual controls and you can summon things and it's cool. Can we have a normal Zelda game, please? It has the same problem that Tears of the Kingdom does, where it has the solution, you know? You just climb over everything, or you just throw one really overpowered echo at everything, and then you win. And the game doesn't even want to fully commit to its bit, because it just has a button to turn into Link, and playing as Link, being able to have a button to play as Link, it just makes it obvious the fact of like, yeah, playing as Link is just more fun. I don't know why we did this. Yes, the bed game. But yeah, I still liked it. I just thought it was a little too long to justify its length. Because I got bored with it like near the end, and I was kind of trugging through the end. And yeah, also the fact that, you know, yeah, that goes in the square hole. Yeah, that's correct. That goes in the square hole. That's the solution to every puzzle. The square hole is the solution to every puzzle in the game.
The idea of having the puzzles be open-ended is fun, but when you can just throw the same, like you were saying, like just because you can throw the same
square hole
option, yeah, the fact that you can just throw the same option at everything and it'll probably work is funny. Like the first 2 times.
Why are you number shaming me, Michael? Why are you doing this to me? Also, Dom has not played Echoes of Wisdom, but
No, I just have thoughts.
he's watched me play a lot, and I think you can still have. I think you can still have opinions on games that you've never played, especially if you're trying to justify, like, oh yeah, I looked at the, because like part of a game's appeal is not just how fun it is to play, but like how conceptually it is, because that's what sells video games, right?
Yep.
If anything, like, you're like, okay, this game doesn't look interesting because of XYZ, and that's why I didn't buy it, and that opinion is just as valid as anyone else's opinions.
I'm gonna say this.
Yeah,
This again feels like a game that should have been like $30-$40 and not $60-$70.
It's Nintendo. There's no game. You're not gonna get a Nintendo game that's
no,
less
I'm
than
just
$60.
saying, just like for the amount.
I agree, but yes,
of, like,
I agree.
Game that there is from what I've seen. I haven't personally played it, but like if this game was like $30-$40, I'd probably buy it. But the fact that it's double that, I can't justify it.
Yeah, it should have been like, it would be a much better game if it was like half the price and half the length, or like 2/3 of the length.
I was gonna say the length wouldn't be the problem. If anything, I would prefer a game that I spent $30 on to be longer.
Mm-hmm.
$60, I want a long ass game. But again, just with the type of game that it is and the price, I couldn't justify buying or playing it unless I found it like secondhand or something.
Yeah. Same thing what I was saying with Dom. It's like, yeah, that's also a valid opinion to have about the game. That I don't want to buy the game.
And it looks really fun. I just can't justify the price.
First, I thought that said bad game, and I was like, okay. Oh, yes, bad game. Not bad, just eh.
Underwhelming.
No, the opposite of bad is, though. Great, amazing, one of my new favorite series. This is why I put media and not video games and anime. Because this is a light novel. I'm in love with the villainous light novel. It's one of my new favorite series. It is a Yuri light novel, isekai kind of. It's an isekai Yuri light novel. But it's really cool because it does both in a way that's actually kind of cool. So for example, the isekai protagonist has knowledge of what's going to happen because the world that she got isekai to was the beginning of a game that she's played a billion times. So she knows a lot of the overall things that are going to happen, and she makes a lot of high IQ plans based around that, but she also has to adapt when things don't go, because she's interfering, things don't go exactly how it did in the game, so she has to adapt to different things happening. So, and I'm like, that's really cool. I like isekai that are not just it's a fantasy world with a relatable protagonist. I like that the isekai plays a role in the entirety of the story, and not just at the very beginning. You know what I mean, Dom? You've seen isekai anime before. You agree that that is a problem?
Yeah.
Yeah, because isekai sounds interesting at first, but nobody does it in an interesting way. But this does actually do it in an interesting way, because they actually use the fact that she got isekai'd and is from a different world to an interesting uses that as an interesting plot point. I can't take another doomed Yuri. It's not doomed. It has an actual ending. It's also unique in isekai, but by the fact that it actually has an ending.
So I don't want to be dramatic or anything, but I gotta go to bed within the hour.
Okay, you can go.
I kind of have a whole ass job I have to go to tomorrow.
Yeah, it's fair.
You can go next. I'm almost done. Poke.
What?
I said you can go next, and I'm almost done.
I had nothing to respond to that, hence why I didn't respond.
Oh, okay. Anyway. So yeah, the protagonist has knowledge of what will happen, and uses that to her advantage, and also it has a lot of serious LGBTQ plus themes, mostly they actually
lesbian.
Yeah, mostly lesbian, but they do take it seriously. They have a whole backstory about how she found out that she was a lesbian and how like that affected her like upbringing and her school life and whatnot. And they have a they do like take it actually seriously, and there's also like a trans character there too that actually has a really cool story arc. So like, yeah, it's like it's actually serious. It's not just like a haha fun silly girls kissing, you know. I picked it up because I thought that's what it was, but I was pleasantly surprised to find out that it was a serious actual like romance story and a interesting isekai story. So yeah, I also hope the anime gets a season 2, because from what I haven't seen the anime, but from what I know, the anime stopped at like chapter 3 or 4, which is like right before it starts getting like really interesting. So there you go. I would also date a villain of a game if I knew I had the chance. Now you get it. But yeah, it's still primarily like a Yuri thing. So, but if you, it's like the same thing with this, where it's like, okay, if you're not a fan of harems, then don't watch it. But if you're a fan of harems at all, then definitely must watch. Same thing with this and Yuri. And then December, I finished watching Bleach 1000 Year Blood War Core 3. Still awesome. You always hear about people saying that the manga is better than the anime, and they're like, oh, you should just read the manga. But this is one of those few cases where people are arguing that the anime is actually better than the manga. Because the anime, because the ending of the Bleach manga was famously like, you know, the writer was under a lot of pressure and kind of rushed the ending for their health. But the anime actually, like, the Kubo is working with the anime studio and like adding in a lot of like things that you wanted to add originally. So that's really cool. I just can't believe, like, it feels so effing good to be a Bleach fan nowadays. Cause we don't know how bad we had it for so long. Because after the original anime ended and then the manga had like a shaky ending, like it was not great to be a Bleach fan. But now we got a really cool, the anime's back and even better than before. We're getting a new cool looking video game. We're getting more one-off chapters. Like it's a good time to be a Bleach fan. But yeah, I will talk about this more later when we get to it in our Bleach anime discussion. And then Kimiwa Meido-sama, you are Miss Servant, which I disagree with the translation of that. Why would you not translate Meido into maid? You are Miss Maid. I don't know. Don't worry about it. Don't think about it too much. It is a comfy slice of life anime with a cute maid that's tall. Basically, if you see this and hear a slice of life anime and you're like, oh, I could watch that, then yeah, watch it. Your enjoyment of the series will be directly proportional to how much you jive with this banner image. But yeah, it's super comfy. I kind of wish it did more with its like story as opposed to just leaning more into slice of life. But I like slice of life, so whatever. But the ending is no spoilers, but the ending is inexcusable. So just pretend that it didn't have that ending. I'm saying this because I'm gonna take off Soul because French. Francis is French and French is banned. Bonjour. Should we ban Michael, because their last 2 messages have been making fun of my follower account, and the next message started with, I'm saying this because it's gonna take off Soul.
Hey, be nice.
We're gonna give you a 5 minute. We're gonna give you a 5 minute. Bye. Okay, bye. See you later. I'll see you in 5 minutes. Think about what you've done.
7. Be nice.
Anyway, back to what we were talking about. Yeah, cool. If you like slice of life, then cool. On Sonic 3 is a great movie. If you want to know thoughts about Sonic 3, we have a 4-hour podcast about it.
Yeah.
But best Sonic movie. And I think that's pretty much it. Future, I want to watch more anime. Bleach Rebirth of Souls is one of the most excited that I've been for a video game since Since like Smash Ultimate, I think. I don't know if I've been this excited about a video game since then. I'm trying to think. Maybe a little bit for Frontiers and Shadow Generations. And also Switch 2, I'm also excited for. I'm not excited about Switch 2 right now because we don't know anything about it. But when I will probably be...
Things will change in April.
Yeah, we'll know about it in April. But yeah, that's all I got. That's all I got for me. Poke, are you ready?
I was gonna say Dom can still go. I'll just speedrun my part.
I mean, yeah, if you, I don't wanna have to like make Dom rush or you make you rush, so you can go next.
I have no problem rushing myself.
I shouldn't be too long anyway.
Okay.
I feel.
Me and Poke are the ramblers. Well, we all ramble a lot. I made the most amount of like mine was like the most thorough. Like I went back and like I checked my play history on Switch and Steam, and I looked at the things that I streamed, and I looked at my like anime list and like made a very comprehensive list of everything that I experienced in like 2024. I think the only thing I'm missing are like some like light novels I only read like one chapter of and like some manga maybe. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Okay, so what we saying Dom wants to go?
Yeah.
It's Dom's turn for show and tell. Okay, let's see if I can not F this up. Oh, you got the Windows Movie Maker.
Yeah, that was
all that preparation just to talk about Tears of the Kingdom for 30 minutes. Don't worry about it. I put it in the thumbnail. I gotta talk about it.
So yeah, so you said that when I first did this, I literally just made it a blue background and I didn't even think about it, and I was like, wait.
This is Windows Movie Maker.
And and I rolled with it because I thought it was funny.
Look at that little guy. Where'd you get this picture from?
Oh, my girlfriend's sister drew it.
Your friend's sister drew it?
My girlfriend's sister drew it a while back.
Very 200 AMV font. Let the bodies hit the floor. Let the bodies hit the floor. Let the bodies hit the floor.
At first it was entirely accidental, but I was like, you know what? I'm rolling with this because it's funny.
I'm gonna play that in the background. Hold on.
Don't do that. You're gonna get murdered.
I'm pretty sure.
Attack you
I'm pretty sure that the reason that was used is because it's not copyrighted on YouTube, and because that's like one of YouTube's
I
like.
just wouldn't risk it.
Okay.
Keep yourself safe.
We have officially started the Dom segment.
Yeah, here's my stuff.
Oh my god, can we make our profile icons not animate for every 2 seconds? Sorry, please continue. I've done enough yapping. I've gone for 2 hours.
Okay, here's my things. I think I just jump right into it. The first game, Under Night in Birth 2 Sis Celeste. Yes, that is the actual title.
Fix him. I can fix him.
I'll get to that. So I played BlazBlue Cross Tag last year, and that game just has like a bunch of different characters. It has BlazBlue, Under Night, Persona 4, and Ruby characters. Very cool game. Very fun. If people want like a very fast, like very simplistic but very neat 2v2 tag game, try it out. It's cool. Has a lot of fun characters in it.
It does have characters from one of my favorite anime, Ruby, the Ice Queen Queendom. It wasn't an actual Ruby anime. That's the joke.
Yeah, the Ruby characters actually are pretty cool in that too, because it's the first. Because like they just threw that in there for like really no reason, and these were like original movesets and characters for this game. Like there was no Ruby fighting game before this.
Yeah, if I do play this game, it will be for the Ruby characters because I have grown to like the Ruby characters for the anime, and they have really cool weapons.
Yeah, well, the characters that grew on me were the Under Night characters because I just liked their simplistic designs and they were very fun.
Is that
and
the cool
they very
kids?
much? Yes.
Okay.
They very much played into like the Chuny aesthetic very heavily, but it's to a very fun degree, and I like it a lot.
Hell yeah.
So, and hey, they were like, hey, and then like a couple months after I was playing this, they announced, hey, we're making a new entry in the series, and it's like, yeah, sure, I'll play it.
What console did you get it for?
I got it on Switch. I have it on PC now as well.
Okay. I knew you were thinking about getting it on
ranked
PC.
With people. Yeah, I got it a while back, and I've been like goofing off with a little bit of mods here and there, but it's nothing like crazy. It's very fun though. Yeah,
I might get it,
this
but,
hits, like,
and not just because you're bribing me to get it.
Do what you want. Because there are going into it, there are some characters I think you would really like either aesthetically or how the character plays.
Like
I didn't.
Ruby Rose. I think is that our actual
Oh, for
name?
for cross tag.
Which one are we talking about? Underknight or
Currently Underknight.
Okay.
Because that was like the main thing. Because cross tag was the gateway.
Gotcha.
To get to Underknight. Because but yeah, cross tag's very fun. But I didn't play it a lot. Well, I played it a lot last year as well. But I played this a lot way more.
Okay.
Well, no, wait, no, I played
What's
cross
this
tag in
game?
2020. I played cross tag in 2023 because this came out in January of last year.
Also, hi Tevin. I realize that you're new here.
Oh well. Yeah. Yeah, no, this hits like everything that I like in a fighting game. Even the essay of the grid system, which is a lot, and I will not go into it because it would take forever. So the dude on the right that I say fix him. That is Seth. He was the character I played the most in cross tag. Very fun character, very fun moveset. Just everything was very nice. Oh my god, he is like just every form of gymnastics to play. Like these are some of his combos. What am I looking at? He has
hold. What does hold mean? I guess just hold it, the input, as opposed to tapping it.
Yes. But like he has a command throw that is half circle back forward. I'm not doing that for a grab. Are you
I'm
kidding
not
me?
doing that crap. I'm not doing that crap.
And like, for like the second one, you can see it. Like you have to do a Tatsu input 3 times in a row, and it's like, oh my god, I'm gonna break my fingers doing this.
Seth is the
I
hardest.
can't do
character.
this.
That's funny.
He is the hardest character to play in that game. The Sheik, if you no, he's not wrong. He's actually not wrong. He's because he's just the hardest character to play for no seeming reason. Like every other character is fairly simple enough.
That's funny.
Oh yeah, having done it so many times in this game, sure, you inputs aren't that hard actually. I'm better. I've learned now.
Like forward and then down forward.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Having played
63
Nintendo DS fighting game, I can do it on the Nintendo DS D-pad. I'm sure it's not that hard.
Yeah, you can do it. But yeah, no, very cool game. Very fun aesthetic of characters for Underknight specifically. And there are some characters in there I think you would like, so maybe. There's definitely a character that I think Poke would like too, if you want to look up Merkava.
I don't think you're convincing Poke.
No, absolutely not. Like, I know you're not, but there are characters in there I think Poke would like aesthetically. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, is this the character that there's a Byakuya from? Is there a character named Byakuya in this game that's not...
Yes.
Kuchiki Byakuya?
Correct. He's also one of the most hated characters in that game.
Oh, well, that's my main. For some reason, every single fighting game I play, I always happen to pick the most annoying character that everybody hates. So that's my character.
Maybe. Well, there's definitely a couple characters I think you would like here. Like a paladin character who has fire aesthetic stuff.
Are the Ruby characters fun?
Oh, if we're talking about cross tag, then yes.
What you talking about? 2 different games?
I've been mostly talking about Underknight. I'm saying cross tag was the gateway drug.
Oh, okay. I thought both of the pictures that you had on screen were both related to were both the same game.
No.
Okay.
So it only takes Underknight is just one of the games represented in cross tag. Okay, I'm gonna move on from this though. We'll talk about that later. Grand Blue Fantasy Relink. Never played Grand Blue Fantasy. This game almost made me consider playing that game.
This is the fighting game, right?
No, this is the full-on. This is the action game that they came out with.
Oh yeah.
This game looks so damn good. Like, oh my god, it's crazy. Like, I mean, I posted a screenshot there. That is an in-game graphic. That's just what the game looks like.
Is this game out?
Yeah, this game came out in February of last year.
Okay.
Very cool game. It's very fun. Plays like a dream. Like every character you play as, they have like their own separate movesets and everything. They're so fun.
This
game's very fun.
Is it a like a gacha game, like a free to play gacha game, or is it a normal game?
It is. This is essentially where all the gacha money went. It went into.
This is where all the gacha money went.
Yeah, which more games should do that. Maybe not though. Maybe just don't make gacha games. Maybe just make the game you want to make. But I don't know. Man.
But if you have to make gacha games and you're gonna make billions of dollars off of it, at least make cool stuff.
Yeah,
I remember
this
they
game
did
is
that with
very
like
fantastic.
that. Is that? Am I thinking of a different series? Who are the characters from Monaria Friends from?
Ooh.
Monaria Friends. It was an anime, but I want to say those characters were from Grand Blue.
But what I will say is, this game has a very it's a good game all around. A very good single player, very neat story. It may be invested in like the whole shtick of Grand Blue and how all the stuff about it. It's very cool. It didn't get a lot of post game launch because this game had like a Monster Hunter mode where you would go out and like fight like either big bosses or like do some quests with other players and stuff. Didn't get a lot of it, but I'm not too mad about it because the single player experience for this game alone, I think, is worth the money to play it. It's very fun.
How much is it? Is it 60?
Yeah, but
Okay.
I'd say it's worth that money. It's very fun, especially if you like like character focused action RPGs. They're very fun.
You had me. Listen, I'm not a huge fan of turn-based JRPGs, but I love action JRPGs.
Oh, this is action. This is entirely action. It's very fun, and it's not hard either. Like, it can be hard. There are some very difficult like quests later on, like post game stuff, but the single player in of itself is pretty good. So like, it's very good action combat. I like it, and I'm bad at action games. So that says something.
Did you play the fighting game? There was a Grand Blue fighting game.
I played a little bit because it has a free version, but I do want to try it more because there's more characters on there. But the free version only it like cycles out. I'll play it at some point, maybe when it's like on sale or something, maybe.
What is this on?
Both I think PS4, PS5, and Steam. I have it on Steam.
I'll put it on my Steam wish list.
It's very cool.
So I can look at it. Remember to look at it later. I think you told me about it back when it came out.
Yeah. Pivoting to
hold on, one more thing.
For.
The thing that I was talking about, Monaria Friends, does not have anything to do with Grand Blue. It's a spin-off of Rage of Bahamut, which is another gacha game.
Okay.
I've never played Rage of Bahamut.
It's a very fun game.
Couldn't hear you between now and when I said bye. Timing you out doesn't.
You probably just went to do something else.
Yeah.
Okay. Next game, Unicorn Overlord, my personal game of the year. This game is so cool. It's so cool. It's a very visually. This game looks fantastic. Look at that food.
Look at that. Look at that food.
This game animates so good. The style of it is fantastic. It made me intrigued in more of like I've already forgot the name of the company, but yeah, no, it's very Vanillaware. They make all the games look like that. It's very cool looking.
What type of game is it?
This is a strategy RPG.
So like a Fire Emblem.
Yes.
What is the difference between a strategy game and a Fire Emblem like game?
Nothing.
Okay.
Fire Emblem is a strategy game. It is a strategy turn-based. It is a strategy RPG. But this game like has like so many different things. Like there's so many different formations. All the classes have like synergy in some way. And all that. Very fun game. Personal game of the year. It's so fun. I love this game.
I like the art style.
Like it has very good like world building. Like there's a lot of just things that just exist out here, and they explain it fairly well. Like there's a whole like country of elves. There's a whole like just
there's a whole country
beast
of elves.
people. There's beast people. There's just all of it. Like it's got everything. It's very cool.
Yeah, I like the art style, and definitely the food looks very nice.
Yeah, it has and the mechanics for it are pretty intricate, but that's what I like because it makes it stand out from other tactics games where it's just like you have your raw stats and that's it. This game has like different actions that you can do, and you can set the turn order of your actions in the fight and all that. So it's very cool. It's like very customizable with like how you function your units and stuff. It's very cool.
That sounds very cool.
And the artists were definitely flexing here because
they were just flexing.
Very good. Next, Tunic.
I've heard of this game.
Play this game. Just play it. Just play this game. It's such a cool game. First off, it just looks very cute. Like, look at that little dude on the bottom left. He's just a little guy.
On a level of 1 to 10, how furry of a game is this? Are we talking like pseudo-regalia levels of furry, or
sort of? Yeah, because everybody is like, sort of, yeah, because everybody's around that same level. But yeah,
On the furry scale, where would you put it on the furry scale?
well, if you're looking at him, yeah, 3.
Hold
3
on,
probably.
I gotta
Because
get the
you
furry
are
scale back
you
out.
are very much just a little fox dude.
A 3, okay.
Mhm.
So furry,
this
but
game
not
also-
very furry.
Mhm. I should have gotten a better screenshot of the game, just like zoomed out, because it looks very good. Visually, it looks very good.
Antlis level furry.
And like the entire world building and like story for this game, there is not a lick of dialogue that's ever said in this game, and it has its own language, but you just get the whole story just from playing the game and exploring the world. It's like very good.
How hard is the game? Because I heard that somebody.
It has Souls-like combat.
But I mean, like puzzle solving.
The puzzles are not too bad.
How many notepad documents am I gonna need to beat this game?
So you don't. So I don't know if it's like a spoiler, really, but
not stress testing your furriness.
In the game, you get while you're playing through the game, you get a actual like game manual that will tell you like what you need to do.
Gotcha.
And you like unlock it as you go along, and it's very cute and very fun because the one at the bottom right one, that is like art from it, and it just looks very good. It's adorable. But it also it's a weird like merge because it's like Souls-like combat, but the exploration and puzzle solving is Zelda 1.
Ah, I like Zelda 1.
And a lot of people be like, "Oh, I don't like Zelda 1 that much." No, it is done in the best way possible. It is very good. And I don't want to tell you much more about it. Just play the game. It's very good. Very good.
Is it one of those games where it's like, I can't tell you the best part because that's a spoiler?
Exactly.
Because that's what
like
people keep saying about Outer Wilds.
The main thing about this game is you should play it blind.
Gotcha.
Do not look up anything about this game. Just play it.
Gotcha.
Because that is the best way to play the game. Very good game. One of my favorites. If Unicorn Overlord was not a game that came out last year, I would have said this was my game of the year, and it didn't even come out on 2024.
Top two game that I played in 2024.
Yeah, exactly.
And yes, I have heard of
Electro Gaming, baby. Let's go. The real game of the year.
I have heard of that furry game. Mar looks interesting. Go on.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Electro Game of the Year for real. Let's go. No, but this game is actually just very good. And it's the first roguelike I've genuinely got invested in.
Is it a roguelike? Okay.
Yeah. It's a roguelite, one of the two. I don't know the difference between them, but yeah, it is that. And all you really need to know is like just how poker works, and the game tells you how it works pretty well. Like it's fairly fine. It's finely tutorialized, and if you ever don't know like something, like you can literally just look up like all the poker hands. It just shows you that whenever you want.
Mm-hmm. I also do have access to it because it's on Apple TV.
Mm-hmm. Very fun game, very good. The hype around it, I say, is completely justified. It's a very cool game. Obviously, not everyone in the world is going to like it. Some people might not, and that's totally fine. This does one of my favorite roguelike things where it encourages you to snap the game like a twig. It's very funny.
That's funny. That's what I've heard, is that the game encourages you to cheat.
Mm-hmm. Essentially, yeah, because it has so many things where you can just cheat. It's very fun. It is also the most number go up game I've ever seen in my life. It's very fun.
Play the horse Sama clip again because the writer looks like you, huh? That's the joke of the horse Sama clip. But sure, I didn't get copyright claimed for it last time, so I can do that. I can do that for you, buddy.
What other game can you say your cards look like Binding of Isaac, Slay the Spire, and Don't Starve characters at the same time? That's also true. There is a lot of DLC for this, or like, not even DLC. It's just the game got updated where you can change your card skins to be some stuff, so you can have your cards look like Among Us. It's funny. But no,
you can have your cards look like Among Us. Is there an anime pack?
No, not that I know of, at least.
Not buying it. Sorry.
Sorry, yeah. Very...
Mostly because I don't have to buy it because I already own it because I have it's on Apple.
But
TV.
no, this is a very fun game. Very fun game. It deserves all the it deserves the nomination it got. Love it. Elden Ring. Played it this year. I'm late. I don't care. Game's good. Game is good. It is a very good open world game. I'm glad I didn't watch anything about the game beforehand because playing it like blind is very good.
There's a Stardew pack. It's like 2 steps away from anime. Am I right?
Yeah.
It's like
this game is just.
Stardew
very
is
good
like
game.
Harvest Moon, and Harvest Moon is like anime. So yes, that is a correct statement.
Okay.
Sorry, go on.
Yeah. It did help because I played Bloodborne and Dark Souls 3 before this, and it's a good evolution of the Souls-like combat, and putting it into an open world setting, it works. Obviously, Soulsborne combat is not for everybody. I've had multiple times where I've gotten stuck on places because the bosses were too hard. But differentiating from that between other Dark Souls games is for Dark Souls it's like I'm talking fast, but
Don't worry about it.
for Dark Souls it's like, oh, this boss is required. I kind of have to just get over this and do it. Elden Ring, nah, I can just go do something else.
I just go over here. I just don't worry about it.
Yeah, and then you'll get stronger, and then you can just go back and fight that boss and do good. Cool game. I should finish it. Haven't yet. Kind of got sidetracked. Other stuff.
I feel you.
But it's also there's a lot of game to the game. There's a lot. It is a very big game. I have not explored. I've explored most of the map, but there's still a lot I haven't even done yet.
Yeah.
It's very cool.
That's fine. That's fair. Because
I haven't even done.
I put
haven't even
Infinity
played
Nikki.
DLC yet.
I put Infinity Nikki on my list, and I didn't. That only played a little bit of that in 24.
Yeah, and I haven't even started the DLC, but excited. Web fishing. Didn't play this a lot yet, but I already respect it because it's a fishing game. Of course, I would play it.
Yeah. John was one of the 3 people that bought a Dreamcast because that Dreamcast has that fishing accessory for it.
Don't out me for it.
Don't out me like this.
You joke, but I did have that for like the PS2. There was a fishing controller, and I did have that. This game is just interesting because it's a very simple game. It's literally you're just fishing. However, there's also a very big social aspect to it. You can just hop onto a server with a bunch of people and just chat with people. You just talk with strangers online, which, always isn't the best thing. But when you're just fishing with the homies, it's pretty fun.
When you're just fishing with the homies not getting groomed, it's great.
Yeah, that's a way to put it.
Anyway,
also,
sorry.
Yeah, no, but it's very cool. I should play it more. I haven't played a lot of it. I should play more of it. It's very cool. Just because it's just a fun. It is the podcast game of all time. I feel.
I joined a lobby. We found the abyss. Started fishing in it. That's funny.
Yeah.
I like that the art style.
Only $5.
Low poly Animal Crossing vibes to it. I like it.
Oh yeah. No, you open this game and you're like, oh yeah, no, this is very Animal Crossing inspired. But in like a fun way. Also, the way you fish in the game, like catch fish, it's simple. But
do you
like,
have to play DDR?
No.
Okay.
you just hold it and then mash the click a couple of times, and there's ways you can upgrade yourself to make it easier.
Gotcha.
Yeah, very fun game. Very simple. $5. I feel like it's worth it. It is just a chill and talk game while you fish. That's all it is. That's all it needed to be. That's fine. Good game. Everyone should get it if you want. It's a fun little game. We already talked about this a bit. This is probably my new favorite 3D Sonic.
Dang, your favorite of all, be even better than base gens?
Yeah. The way the stages are laid out just feel a lot better. Shadow's movement feels way better. When you play base gens after playing Shadow, it feels wrong.
It is a very different game. I will admit with those 2 games, because it's not like a boost game like Unleashed or Generations. It's like it's based off of Frontiers, and Frontiers is an open world game, if that makes any sense.
So the best way I could describe it is, those when they put the SA1/SA2 stages in Frontiers for the cyberspace levels?
Yeah.
That's the whole game.
Yeah.
And that's good. Like, it's actually good.
And the controls are a lot better than cyberspace.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of like the
neuter to hell and back. They didn't chop off Sonic's feet during that. Or Shadow's feet, I guess. But yeah, no, game's just fun all the way through. It didn't really have too many complaints. It's kind of annoying to 100% get all the stuff because like you don't know where everything is and it doesn't list it on the map until after you find it. But that's fine. It's whatever. I'm not gonna put 100. I did.
Yeah, I'm so sorry.
That was a little silly. Yeah, but no, that was fine. It just took a little bit of exploring because I didn't want to look it up. I tried to do it as much as possible without looking it up. Just let Marza and Blur animate your cutscenes. They're very good. This is probably the best cutscene animation they've had.
I want to say that's the Frontiers / movie budget going to it.
Oh, for sure. Also, it's a shorter game, but if you can do it, do it. It's good. Also, Silver gets a game next, right?
Yeah.
Right?
Also, if this game was
Can we
published,
have that?
if this game was developed by Nintendo, it would just be
See-
Shadow Generations, and it would be $70.
See, I did joke about this, about the silver thing, but who was it? What's his name?
The singer for Dreams of an Absolution.
Yeah, the singer for Silver's theme in 06, he posted a date, and then
I'm not getting my hopes up. That guy doesn't know what he's talking about.
I don't know, because I don't know. We'll
Listen,
see what happens. But, yeah, this is
as Silver's #1 fan, I would love it more than anyone else, but I'm not getting my hopes up over what some guy said on Twitter.
Oh, that is true. Going back to that, you can set the pixelated filter intensity from non-existent to 24 pixels on screen. It looks gross. This is for web fishing, by the way. But yeah, no, this game's just good all around. Very fun. Good story.
We still got to do the race.
Oh yeah, we should do that at some point. Also, the modding community went kind of crazy for this game very quickly.
Oh hell yeah! Oh, you were talking about how they're working on finding a way to port all the Sonic Generations mods into Sonic X Shadow Generations.
Yes, all at once. Like the original modder, like some of the modders that work on Hedge Mod Manager, which is the mod manager for all the Sonic games. They're working on a code for that, so as many as possible can just port seamlessly.
But in the meantime, someone made a mod where the Sonic X Shadow Generations launcher launches the 2011 version of Sonic Generations if you have it. So
that's funny.
You could just do that. You could just do that.
That also could work. Yeah.
But that's funny. Anyway,
you'd still have to buy base generations because they're 2011 generations. But still, yeah, that's cool.
But that's a funny workaround.
Now we start the
playtime 156 hours.
Funny thing. Hold on. That's not true anymore. That is outdated. It is currently 163 hours on the dot.
163. That's crazy.
Yeah. So the last time I played Yu-Gi-Oh was when I was like 7 with family. Definitely played it wrong. I know we did. 100%. That's
like the actual card game with the cards. Yeah. That's funny.
Oh yeah, we played it super wrong. Like we had like 10 monsters on the field. You can't do that. We played that super wrong. Outside of the college thesis for some cards have for effects, this game is very high on like what
game is this specifically?
Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel, which is an entirely free. It is an entirely free version of Yu-Gi-Oh! Anyone can play. Most of the cards are in play. You can play it however you want. You can build a deck however much you want. All that. It's like Pokemon TCG Live and stuff like that.
Gotcha.
It's like what? It's just playing the game online, and you can just play it. It's very good. It's also just official. It's by Konami and all that. It's very good. But I honestly like this more than Magic in Pokemon TCG. Magic, I just haven't played in a while. It just kind of wasn't entirely my thing. I played it in high school. It was fine. I liked it still, but it wasn't like entirely, like it just didn't click in my brain as well. Pokemon TCG, very simple, very good that it's that way. Love that it's still that way. Game gets solved so fast each time a new pack comes out. Because like it's literally just use these cards and you win. If you don't use these cards, you don't win. That's it, and it's a little unfortunate. If Biff was here, he would back me up on that.
If Biff was still alive.
Not game makes me think, and I like these games. I treat this game weird because it is like, all right, I treat it like a puzzle game. It's like, all right, my opponent has done all of this to me. How do I counteract this with what I have? And it's fun. I like it.
Look at the screen.
The monster.
Look at the screen.
Hold on. Oh, I have to click this. Yeah. Oh, this isn't legal.
This isn't legal. Rate my Yu-Gi-Oh deck build.
You can't do this on multiple reasons. You're limited to 3 cards per repeat cards, and Pot of Greed is very much banned.
Because otherwise, there is nothing stopping you from doing this.
But also what I like about this is like Magic. It's very limited in like some of its things because they have like a very set base world of what everything is, and you have to follow that. Pokemon is by the confines of Pokemon. Yu-Gi-Oh's just whatever.
You're just whatever's cool, man.
Yeah, like literally like the monster variety in this game is very fun. For example, we have a little puppy.
Oh, Melvy puppy!
Just the cutest little dudes. Literally a archetype that is VTubers that are also nighttime thieves.
Hell yeah.
That is not a joke. They got a there's cosmetics for you like your field, and they made some based on these. They're called live twins / evil twins, and they have a big like screen on one side, and when you click it, a bunch of super chats just fly up. It's very funny.
Like in the game in like the video game.
Yeah,
that's funny.
yeah, in Master Duel, yeah. You also they just made a whole dragon maid archetype. Very
Not
interesting.
Legally
cool.
distinct from Maid Dragon.
Yeah, I think it was after that show, but yeah, they did. Yeah. They just did it for fun. But it's it is interesting because they have the maid forms and they also have dragon forms and stuff. Also, you could just have a battalion ship made of sushi. That's funny. Yeah. That's an entire archetype. It's very funny. Yeah, the Sue ships. Yeah, they kicked my ass. I fought someone. I only know this because I fought someone using these this archetype. They kicked my ass. It was hilarious. That's also, funny. Whoever this guy is.
Whoever this guy is. That man has a name. You put some respect on my man.
The Psychic End Punisher. I don't know what I'm looking at. I don't know what the hell this is, but I like it.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the guy on the right. On the right, the left.
No, I know who BDG is. I've rewatched that his Unraveled like once a year. It's very great. But no, this is I don't know what this guy is, but I like him. He's cool. But I just love the this is the fact that these are all in the same game is very cool to me. I like that.
That's very funny. I might be joining you on your Yu-Gi-Oh addiction next month because
smile
but my history of the Yu-Gi-Oh is I watched the show when I was younger, and also
I did too. I didn't even mention that. Yeah, I watched a lot of the first gen anime. I'm going to rewatch it soon actually because I want to.
Yeah, and I also played the GBA game like a crap ton, and now they're porting basically all the old Yu-Gi-Oh games, including that GBA game. So I might pick that up, and then just to replay the GBA game, and then that might start a Yu-Gi-Oh addiction.
That's how it starts. I will make you a Dragon Maid deck.
Hell yeah.
I'll do it. I'm sure there's people who have made it. You could probably just find them. But yeah.
Maid Dragon YouTubers.
Next. I don't know if this counts. Did a lot of Archipelago. If you don't know what that is, multi-world, multi-game randomizer. There's a lot of supported games for it. They all shuffle the items into each game. And it's like a whole co-op thing. So you just, one guy plays one game, another person plays another game, and you find each other's items. It's very fun.
It's crazy how much like randomizer has blown up and gotten evolved so much in recent years.
It's insane. They're very fun. I was doing like a literal weekly like group thing with people. That kind of fell off after a while, but it's fine. It happens. But yeah, I was having fun with randomizer before. I played like Minish Cap randomizer, a couple other Zelda randomizers I tried out and stuff like that. So the fact that people could just play an entirely different game is so cool to me. And also, it will never not be funny saying that you found a Kingdom Hearts drive form in Eastern Palace of Link to the Past, because that is a thing you can do. That is a potential thing that can happen. Because Kingdom Hearts 2 and I think 1 now are supported games for it.
That's really funny.
Yeah. Maybe someday we'll play one here. Smile, maybe? I don't know. We'll figure it out.
I'm just not sure what game I would want to play.
Yeah, that's the thing. You would that's, yeah.
Maybe Banjo-Kazooie.
That one is in alpha.
I know Tui is in alpha.
Yeah, no, Tui is in development. Kazooie is not being worked on, unfortunately, at the moment.
Okay, I'm assuming Kazooie will come soon because I'm pretty sure Kazooie got a decomp like recently.
That'll probably help it out a lot.
Yeah,
I think people are still like sifting through that right now. That's probably why it's not being worked on too much at the moment. But yeah, very cool. They're very
surprising. No.
I don't know how that would work.
Don't worry about it. Don't think about it. Don't think about it.
I do remember when you first mentioned that, I was like, I don't think there's any 3D. They're not going to do 3DS games at any point. 8 days later, Link Between Worlds is now in alpha right now. Link Between Worlds is in a playable state for this.
Both have had major improvements in recent years to very different effects. That's funny.
It's true.
One out of love and one out of greed.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, these are very fun. At some point, maybe if we figure it out. Because there's a lot of games. Like, you can do Pokemon, you can do both Kingdom Hearts games now. There's a lot of games. Very fun. I also replayed a lot of games this year. Like, a lot more than I realized until after I went and I did it. I won't go into all of them because it was a lot. But, first off, a lot of Mario and Luigi this year. Literally almost all of them. Bowser's Inside Story, still peak video game, still one of my top 3 favorite games ever. Good. I played it remastered. Yeah, I did play it in the remastered because I just wanted to try it. It's fine. I understand people's dislike for the style. Like, I get it. It's like a little bit less stylized than the original sprites. I think it's fine because I just love how detailed they are. It's very interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Because when I
like
first played Dream Team
screen.
Huh?
I like the sprite you put on screen.
Yeah. Yeah, when I played through Dream Team on 3DS for the first time, I actually thought they were models. I thought they were just shell shaded models because like it was like that's an testament to how good those sprites are in that game. But I get it. The fact that they use them, it's weird because it's like they spent that much time making those very detailed sprites. I understand why they wanted to remaster some of the games. It was still kind of a poor business decision in my opinion, but you know, and in a lot of people's opinion, but you know, they were very cool sprites, but I understand people's disdain for them.
Mm-hmm.
Partners in Time, never played before until now. It was fine. It's weird because it's like it's the case of how do you top Superstar Saga. Very good.
You can't start the show with the showstopper. Basically,
exactly. But no, Partners in Time was still fun. I didn't hate it. Obviously, it was good. But I don't know. It felt a little weird. Also, surprisingly, a little hard on a lot of the action commands because you have to. Because for Bowser's Story, it's the same amount of buttons, but they're segmented. You don't have to use all 4 buttons at once in one fight.
That's
what made it kind of hard.
Also, buy Sundry.
Gone. Dream
Thanks
Team,
for
I'm glad
coming.
I gave it another shot. It's a very fun time. I actually enjoyed it. Very good. Because when it came out, I tried going through it, and I just I don't know, I got distracted or something.
Did you play any at Paper Jam? Because I hear that's actually not as bad as people say.
Not yet. Because I was trying to play through all of them before Brothership came out, and then Brothership came out.
And then the thing happened.
Yeah. But a downside to this is I have been now burnt out on the franchise and have not finished Brothership. I'll get there at some point.
Don't worry about it. It happens.
It'll happen. I replayed through the classic Sonic trilogy, 1, 2, 3, and Knuckles.
Blaze is not.
We'll talk about that. We'll get there.
We'll get there.
I wanted to replay this for a bit just because it has been a very long time since I've played the classic Sonic games since I want to say when they were released released on mobile, the Taxman versions.
Mm-hmm.
So that was a while back. Favorite order is 3, 2, 1. 3, I love the exploration, very fun. 2 is very crisp, very fun. I understand people liking 2 over 3, but 3 I like a bit more, just because you get to explore the zones a lot more, looking for rings and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But it's a very close thing because I think.
Did you do CD?
Not yet.
Okay.
I want to. But
you like
Sonic 2.
CD's the game you gotta play.
Oh yeah, for sure. That's why I think I will probably like it over 2 still. 2 is a close second though because I think Sonic 2's zones are my favorite out of the 3. Just the zone theming is very fun.
In Sonic 3?
Blaze in 2.
In 2, yeah.
I like 2's stage theming more than 3's. 3's is good, but I don't know. Something about 2's just hits a little different and a little better. Also, is Mystic Cave Zone the best stage in existence?
Sonic 2 does have more memorable stages than 3. I don't know what it is about 3. I can't think of anything other than like the first level, Ice Cap, and Angel Island.
Yeah. Also, Blaze is here because for when I played through Sonic 3 through Sonic 3 Air, and I learned I could mod it, and I was like, sure, she was there. Why not?
What does she do?
They gave her like she has the rush boost and all that. She has a double jump.
Gotcha.
So like just a couple extra stuff, but it's fun. Pokemon X. Now I streamed through this one.
More like Pokemon XXX. Sorry, go on.
I'll be brief on this one though because I played through it on stream. Most of my thoughts are already there. It was interesting to play this through a Soul Link because that was the first time I'd ever done a Soul Link. Very cool. Just if you want a fun challenge and play a game with a friend, play Pokemon with a friend.
What is Soul Link again? Like what if your Pokemon faints and the other person's Pokemon faints?
Yeah. So it's Nuzlocke rules, so you can only do one encounter per route. But when you catch a Pokemon, the person you're playing with, those 2 Pokemon are now linked. So if one dies in your game, the other person has to get rid of theirs in their game.
Pokemon Z win. I think this year actually.
Yes, it is occurring. Lackluster story aside, this is still one of my favorites in the franchise. Just because I don't know, just the vibes of this game just feel great.
I feel that.
I like just them hashtag vibes. It's just very fun.
I'm a boomer that likes Gen 5, but go on. But you know,
Gen 5. No, I played through Gen 5 2 years ago. Yeah, no, I get the hype. But I just have very good memories of this game because it got me back into the franchise because I had fallen off after Platinum. And I just hadn't felt like playing it, and then X happened, and I was like, yeah, I have a 3DS, sure.
I have a Nintendo 3DS.
And it became one of my favorites in the franchise. The story sucks, still. I'll admit to that fully. It's not great. Well, okay, sucks is kind of rude to say, but no, it feels very lacking. It's very lacking.
Yeah, there is no story.
It's weird, but yeah. I tried giving it another shot, and it still has, like, it feels very flat.
If you want Pokemon X, but with a story, go watch the anime.
Yeah, no. Gen 6, my beloved. Very fun game. Probably still one of my favorites in the franchise, just due to the fact that it's just, the locations are great, the vibes of it, very fun. It's my favorite PS1 game.
It's my favorite PS1 game. Shout out to the Rollerblades. Shout out to the time we got flip your 3DS upside down to evolve Inkay.
Still have to do that, by the way. But yeah, I'm very excited for ZA because we get to go back to Kalos.
Hell yeah.
Small rapid fire stuff. I'm just going through these fast because I didn't want to go. I mean, I felt like I went too long already. TF2. I hadn't played since 2015. Still very fun game.
TF2 is a timeless game.
Still, yeah, because and it's very funny. I played through that and it's just very fun. Weirdest thing though, it tells you like your stats of every character you played. It says I've put 2 hours into Sniper. Don't remember a frame of that. Don't know. Don't remember. But no, very fun. TF2, it's TF2. It's very good. Minecraft, it's Minecraft. Everyone goes into a Minecraft phase at some point.
Most people have multiple Minecraft phases.
It's true. I played it when I will have
a Minecraft phase soon enough. Don't worry about it. It's still soon TM.
Yeah, I played it when they had the update for when they like added armadillos and all that. Very cool.
They added arms and what?
The armadillos.
Arms and what?
Armadillo. I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this.
How long can I do this bit until they realize that I'm doing a bit?
I knew immediately.
I knew immediately.
I just the first thought.
I'm gonna be real, not in the mood for a bit. I'm a bit real. I'm in so much pain I could cry.
I'm sorry.
Cheria, I played it randomized. That was a very funny way to do it.
Poke, trust me, I hate hearing Dom talk just as much as you do.
Oh,
damn.
I'm
kidding.
No, I know what you mean.
I'm kidding.
Yeah. Mario Advance. I was gonna try and play through all of them. I hadn't yet. I played through the first Mario Advance, Super Mario Brothers 2. No, it's still fun. It's also it's hard to just like describe it. It's just a fun little game to play through in like an afternoon or something. Also, people are crazy. The crunchy voice clips are amazing.
Crunchy voice clips are great.
I love it. Very good. Link to the Past. I had never finished this game until last year. Might be my 4th favorite Zelda, like out of all of them now. I get it. I understand. It's very good. Link Between Worlds. 2nd favorite Zelda. Probably. Because it's Minish Cap, that, Wind Waker, and then Link to the Past. No, Link Between Worlds is still a good game. Everyone should play it. Weirdly got into like a Hyrule Warriors phase for like a month. I don't know. I just wanted to play it.
Hyrule Warriors, like the not
the
Age
first
of Calamity.
Yeah, just the original. Because there's still
on what
like
console? Because it's on 3 consoles.
Switch,
Okay.
Switch version. And if you want to have like
on Switch
a very long game to, I just wanted to play it again, and it's still fun. And there's still a lot I haven't done in the game because it is a very long game because there is so much. Monster Hunter World and Rise, I had gotten both this year. I got World on PC and Rise on PC. Played through the entire base story through World. Still very fun. It was fun to finally finish that game because I had not on for PlayStation 4 because I had only gotten to like just like at high rank and then stopped because I wasn't paying for PS Plus anymore. Very good game. I hope Wild works out for me. I hope my computer can run that.
hope my computer can run that.
Also, just seeing Rise in 60 FPS was still very jarring. It's weird because I was so used to it for however long I played it on Switch at 30.
That's funny.
And then I replayed through Dragon Quest XI because my girlfriend had never seen it, and I'm like, I'm having you watch this because it's my favorite game of all time. Still is. I would replay that game again right now if I wanted to.
I would do it right this very effing second.
And I'll do it again.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Next year, huh?
I was about to applaud, but we used to have one more slide.
Oh yeah, next year things. Just I have still a large backlog of stuff. My Steam games are rising very high, and I have not finished most of them.
As most people are.
So yeah, I gotta just finish games. I want to start reading manga again since my attention span watching anime is utterly abysmal.
Fair enough.
And I feel like reading because I had read through a lot of the IDW Sonic comics last year. I don't know why I didn't put that on here, but they're very good. They're very good. Who are all the people hating on Ian Flynn are weirdos? I don't get it. He's a good writer. Obviously, everyone has flubs every now and then. You don't have to make that your entire personality.
Oh yeah, it's just Sonic.
Yeah, they're very good. I should go back to reading those. But a manga I do want to read is Frieren because I just hear that's good.
I'm saying I've had that on my plan to watch.
Either that or Dunmeshi, one of the two. Because I'm so bad at watching them, at reading.
Yeah, don't worry.
Learning from that, reading the Sonic comic. Reading is just easier for me because I can stop whenever I want.
That's the usual boomer phase of anime fan is.
Yeah.
I don't have the energy to watch anime. I just read manga.
I also just need to get better at ignore that first word. Setting up stuff to do. I should host things here because I feel like Soul does most of the hosting stuff. Maybe I should do the hosting because I feel bad. Just whatever I feel like we can all do at some point.
Yeah, maybe I'll have you set up the multi-world.
Oh, for sure. I still know how to set all that up. It's very easy. It was just we would have to figure out the games we would play and all that, and scheduling. That is not on there. That'd be funny. And maybe some other fourth thing.
Some
I'll figure it
secret
out.
fourth thing.
We'll figure it out. Okay, that's all I got. Thank you for your time. Have a day. That was a bit longer than I anticipated. I apologize.
What the fudge anime is that from? Don't tell me. I can figure it out.
Okay. Because it's technically not an anime.
It's not an anime, so you might have an issue with that. Oh, Project
Sorry,
Sentai?
I'm just flaring up really bad.
It's wait. Okay, Dom, I give up. What the fudge? Where did you get this gift from?
Oh, I think it's just from Pro Sakai, the Miku game.
Oh, okay, it's from a video game.
Yeah,
like an anime.
There's a Miku. It's like a gacha Miku rhythm game.
Gotcha.
Officially endorsed by Sega, and it's getting a movie soon.
Hell yeah. So thank you for sharing.
Yeah,
everyone,
that's all I got.
You get an A+ on your show and tell assignment.
Yay.
Poke, do you still want to do this, or do you want to go to sleep?
I literally have no other choice, bro. Just let me get through
Sorry.
this.
You don't.
I'm in genuinely like a crazy amounts of pain, so this is gonna be.
You don't have to do this.
Motherfucker.
There will be other.
Here literally the entire goddamn time, and if I don't show this slideshow, then it's never being shown to the public ever.
Go for it.
Okay. My turn.
Poke is going to, for the rest of the stream, Poke is going to incoherently ramble until they pass out.
Pretty much. Hold up, I'm bringing up the pop-up chat so I can read it.
Yeah, I should have did that. Also, you're right, Mar. I should have put Fat Luigi on there.
Fat Luigi?
Oh, God. Sorry. As stated, I'm in...
My sister broke.mkv. What the fuck was that other tab you had up there?
Don't worry about what the fuck I'm doing. First of all, do not worry about what the fuck I'm doing with
First
my
of all,
business.
fuck you.
First of all,
how dare you?
your business.
Second
of all, let me adjust myself because hold on.
Are you shrimping?
No, I'm actually sitting up completely straight and I need to adjust my pillow.
Okay.
to help me keep my back straight.
I'm just
Otherwise, it really hurts.
I'm just imagining you like shrimping, eating ice cream, falling asleep,
No, dude, no,
listening to
I've been-
Dom talk about Mario and Luigi.
No, I was at a perfectly 90-degree angle and I was just like meditating.
Fair.
I was straight up. That's why I didn't say
Absolute zen.
shit.
Absolute
One, I had
zen
nothing to
mode.
contribute to the conversation, and two, I had to meditate to try to combat this pain.
We
Anyway,
adapt, we
my
overcome.
turn. My turn. Welcome to my turn. Stuff I watched. I just broke this down to like 3 movies and 3 anime because I watch a lot of garbage throughout the year. And when I mean garbage, I mean if I had to name every single horror movie that I watched this year, this would be an additional 6 hours. So
This
we're
would
just
be
gonna
another
generalize, okay? I broke it down to the 3 major things I watched, or 3 major shows I watched, 3 major movies I watched. Alright? Hope that breaks shit down. Alright, number 1, Sandland. This was made by the late Akira Toriyama. They produced this, and it came out shortly after the announcing of his passing. It's very fast-paced. This is a very fast-paced anime. It nothing really like drags. There's no real filler. It's an amazing anime. It's an amazing manga. Holy shit. Beelzebub, my little fucking booker. So the story is, this is Beelzebub, son of Satan. Yes,
I was
that
gonna
guy.
say, how long is this anime? But I think it's just a movie.
Let
right?
me don't ask
I'm sorry,
questions. They will
I'm
be
sorry,
answered with
I'm
time.
sorry,
Just let me keep going.
I'm sorry.
Because if you make me stop, I'm gonna forget what I'm talking about. Anyway, story. Beelzebub. Story. Son of Satan. Humans and demons live separately. In Sandland, there's no fucking water. The only people who have the water is the king.
You want
and
to go
he
to
sells
you
it
want
to the people.
water? Go to fucking Waterland.
Anyway, so the story is this guy, alright, sheriff, that's what they call him, is like, fuck it, we're gonna go invade the fucking kingdom and we're gonna get this goddamn water. And it's like a whole thing. It's like the whole like poor versus rich, and then find out it's like a whole thing. It's like barely 2 seasons long, super fast. I binged the entire show in a week. On Hulu, watch it. Music, phenomenal. Banger. Listen to the soundtrack all the time. Love it. Beelzebub, literally a booger. What he does, he's gross. He's like, I'm the baddest like, he doesn't swear. He's like, I'm the baddest demon around. I didn't brush my teeth last night, and guess what? This morning, still didn't brush them, and they still feel gross. Last night, my dad told me to do my homework. I didn't. I'm the baddest demon around. Like, this is who he is, and I love him. Beelzebub, my little booger. Alright, Arcane, season 2, because that came out.
You never
I do
answered
not
how
like
you never answered how long the anime was.
Yes, I literally did.
When?
Literally said barely 2 seasons, you can watch it in a week.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I said it's barely 2 seasons. The first arc is like the major fight arc. Second arc is where you meet this fucking little piece of shit angel bastard. Alright? Just watch it. Like, because if I tell you the whole story, it's gonna spoil it. If you have Hulu, watch it. If not, find someone who does. Steal their account. You can literally, Chris and I watched this entire, both seasons, in like a week. Doesn't take that long. Probably shorter if you don't work a 9 to 5 like I do.
Sub or dub?
Dub. 100%.
Fair.
It gets the jokes across way funnier.
Fair.
And it's a phenomenal show. Animated beautifully, music slaps. Next case. Arcane. Again, beautiful animation. Absolutely stunning. Music, banger, even though it's Imagine Dragons. Crazy, right? I don't fucking like League of Legends. Don't ever ask me to play League of Legends. I don't give a shit about League of Legends.
I never played on it.
Alright? Don't even think about it. Just watch Arcane. Pretend League of Legends is not a video game. It's extremely emotional. Talks about fucking trauma, political injustice, the effects of war, the effects of poverty, the effects of drug use, the effects of assault, the effects of everything. Everything is crazy. Love, heartbreak, you name it, it's there. And again, the animation, I do not know how they pulled off the animation. Phenomenal.
Very
phenomenal
carefully.
show. Phenomenal show. If you have Netflix, watch it. If you don't have Netflix, find someone who does, steal their account. You can watch both seasons in probably 2-ish weeks. If you don't work a 9 to 5 like I do. Pretty good.
I remember
My dear
Blizzard
friend
was.
Nokaton.
I remember Blizzard was complaining because they're like, oh yeah, a lot of people like Arcane, but then they play the game and they're like, never mind, fuck this shit.
You just don't play League of Legends, you'll be fine. Next show. My dear friend Nokaton. I discovered this originally through a manga that I found for clearance for $4. And then a month later they announced they were making an anime. Pretty sick.
That happens to me a lot.
Yeah. The show is stupid. The show is genuinely fucking stupid. It's the stupidest shit imaginable. The show is so dumb.
I've seen a lot of
And
clips,
I
but
love
not the
it.
full show. But yeah,
It is 12 episodes. You can watch it in literally 2 days. If you don't have an Amazon Prime account, get a free trial.
get a effing free trial.
7 days, you'll be fine. Basically, the whole story
you
is
should go buy a
this
copy
is-
on the Pirate Bay.
This is Nokotan. She's a girl with deer antlers. No, they do not explain it. They
Good.
do not.
She's just a
This,
deer, don't ask.
So the whole thing is this main character, she was like a former delinquent who was like a fucking asshole and like bullied the shit out of people and caused problems, but now she's like a grade A plus. Everybody loves her student. And Nokotan is the only one who knows her secret for some reason. Again, never explained.
The deer
And
know.
she just befriends Nokotan because she doesn't want her secret about being a delinquent to come out. So then they start a deer club. Yes, these are 3D deer. Yes, they look like this. No, I do not know why. It is pure,
The deer are like
pure,
horse, where they're hard to
pure-
animate.
pure comedy. Just honestly, you can watch all 12 episodes in like 2 days. The episodes are barely 20 minutes.
I
It's
intend
just
to.
pure comedy. You meet a cast of characters. They're all fucking goobers.
Don't
Funny shit. Funny shit. Like, there's no real story. Like, I can't explain the plot line to you. It's just a
Yeah,
comedy.
just a
and
slice of life comedy.
barely. It's barely a slice of life. It's just comedy. It's fucking hilarious. Anyway, next thing.
Wait, go back. I have one thing to say, even though I've never seen the show.
Okay.
I was just looking at the manga cover and was like, oh yeah, this is made by Oshio Mama, because I remember that's they did the VTuber design of Kanata from Hololive, and then Kanata was like, hey, my VTuber mama manga is having an anime soon, you should watch it.
Yeah.
That's all I had to say.
Deadpool 3. Oh.
End of sentence. Is this the movie where they have gay sex in the Honda Civic?
No, I wish. Anyway,
What movie
I saw
did
this movie
watch?
literally 3 times in theaters. Like 3 separate times. Watched it in theaters. First time was with friends. Cried. Second time, I was with my dad. I watched it in 3D. Cried again. And then I saw it a third time just cause. Cried a third time.
You watched the. Is this
yeah.
Deadpool Wolverine movie?
Yes.
Okay. Then yeah,
No,
it is the movie.
Wolverine is just hanging out with Deadpool in this picture for no reason.
It is the movie where they have gay sex in the Honda Civic.
No, they don't.
They do. Go on, sir. Go on.
Can you not argue with me?
Can you fucking not? Oh, you just pull me aside. Listen, can you fucking?
It is almost 11 o'clock at night. Chris is trying to go to bed, and I'm trying to make this as fast as possible.
I'm getting the Band-Aid back out. I'm sorry.
Alright. Anyway, Hugh Jackman. Fun fact, before I met y'all, one of my biggest hyperfixations in life was the X-Men movies. Watch them every day. Literally. Every day. All the time. So when I saw the end credits where there was like behind the scene clips of these guys, and they were baby-faced. Cry. Very good movie. To be truthful with you, you don't need to know all the Easter eggs to get the joke. You could just be like, haha, funny. But if you know the Easter eggs, cool as shit.
I saw the movie. I liked it.
Terrifier 3. This movie is vile. This movie is disgusting. I do not recommend this movie. Do not recommend this movie. It's gross. Like, the actor who plays Art the Clown vomited on set. That's how gross this is. However, when we went to see it, 2 crazy things happened. 1, yes, in the bullet points, someone did in fact bring their 8-year-old child to the movie to see this movie. And 2, someone did in fact fall asleep and snored so loudly, I had to go get staff. I went to pee, and I was like, hey, we're in theater 14. And they're like, yeah. And I'm like, Terrifier 3? And they're like, okay. I'm like, someone fell asleep. And they're like, what? I'm like, someone fell asleep. And they're snoring incredibly loud. And the reason I went to go get staff wasn't just because they were interrupting. It's because I was worried someone... It's like the roller coaster thing. Sometimes when you get so scared, you just pass out. Genuinely afraid that was going to happen to this man. Turns out he was fine. The staff were laughing. Everybody was standing in the movie theater cackling at this man. Because he was like, oh. But like, imagine that echoes.
Yeah, in a quiet theater, like during a quiet part, you just hear.
It wasn't even quiet. It was loud as shit. I could hear it.
I mean, like the movie was quiet.
Art the Clown. I forgot what the next slide is. Oh, video games. You're not gonna be shocked. Pokemon. Shocker.
Yeah, woo.
Shocker, right? Are we surprised? I play Pokemon. Daily. Spent way too long fucking grinding out Pokemon Violet. I think I have like almost 300 hours in it, and still don't have a complete Pokedex. Crazy how I still need Koraidon. Every time I say this, I'm like, oh, I need a Koraidon. 3 people have offered. Nobody has followed through with this offer. 3 people. Dom, I think you were one of them.
Was I? I don't have one.
I don't remember. I just felt like we agreed to trade something at some point, and then it just never happened.
It might have been. Well, I don't know. It might have been like some version exclusives that I might have, but I think that's it.
Yeah. You sound like you're about to pass out too.
Maybe a little bit.
That's why I'm trying to go as fast as I can. I still need to.
Yeah, I don't have.
What's
yeah,
up?
I don't have a. Yeah, because I don't have a Koraidon. My girlfriend gave me hers and then just sent it back.
That's fair. It's literally the last thing I need before I can get the shiny charm in that game.
You get the Koraidon on the weekends. Is she?
I still need to do some DLC shit, namely Snacksworth. I just have been lazy and didn't feel like going and finding the legendaries. They're just out there chilling. I just don't feel like looking for them. I just like having them out there uncatched, so that way they jump scare me when I'm running around the world. It's funny that way. It's out of nowhere, a fucking Reshiram shows up and you're like, TCG. I've been a collector of TCG for a long time. 20 years. Crazy, I know. I will not disclose how much I've spent the last year on. I will not. I'm not gonna disclose that because that's none of your business. Pocket.
Just give me how many digits. Are we talking 2 digits? Are we talking 3 digits? Or are we talking 4 digits?
I'm not gonna disclose how much I've spent on Pokemon cards. I'm not gonna disclose that.
Fair enough.
TCG Pocket. I know, Dom, you went on about Yu-Gi-Oh! If you do want to get into TCG Pokemon, that isn't the disgusting TCG Live app, because that thing is sucks. Get TCG Pocket. It's designed for you when you're on your 15-minute break at work, where you're sitting on the toilet, you bust out your phone, and beat a battle in, like, literally 5 minutes. It's like a diet version of the actual TCG, yeah. Which is
funny
crazy.
Enough, my phone says it can't run it, so I should fix that issue first.
That's concerning.
This is just kind of an old phone. That's fair.
Oh, that's fair. But yeah, I even got my partner into it, and now he's collecting like physical cards with me. It's genuinely really fun. The only backfire is because Pokemon Pocket gotten a lot of people into the TCG. Cards are getting more expensive. I don't want to get into it because that's going to be another 2-hour rant.
That's gonna be a whole other thing. I don't want to fucking ever know right now.
I'm serious. I'm so serious when I say that. Anyway, Power Wash Simulator. Shocker. Really like this game. Unironically. I will come home from a stressful ass day, boot this game up, play it for hours. Genuinely, very fun. Very relaxing game. Monster
I should play
Hunter.
more of it. It's very fun, yeah.
I should play it because I own it.
We should just like do like not even like a stream, but we should just hang out and do it.
Agree.
Monster Hunter. I played a good chunk of Monster Hunter World because it was on sale and I was very happy about it. I had a lot of fun replaying it. However, I was pissed off the whole time because cross progression isn't a thing, and I'm kind of pissed off that I can't have all the gear that I spent
Oh, that's effed.
2,000-3,000 hours getting on PS4, but I can't have it on PC, and I didn't feel like grinding that shit out again. So I kind of teetered off a little bit. Very excited for Wilds because that shit seems fun, and we have a PS5, so
You got a
that's why we play.
PlayStation 5?
Fuck yeah, I do.
Fuck yeah, I do.
I mean, Chris has a PS5, and I'm allowed to play on it.
Oh shoot.
To piggyback off on Dom
Add
about
me.
TF2,
Tell Chris to add me on friends on PlayStation. Actually, I
that
think
bitch
we
is sleeping.
might already be friends.
He is sleeping. He has a 6 a.m. shift.
Bitches be sleeping. Is me. I'm bitches.
Anyway, to piggyback off on Dom, TF2. I have adored TF2 since 2007. Played a lot. New comic just dropped out of nowhere around Christmas. Was I at work when it dropped? Yeah. Did I immediately read it? Yeah.
Also yes.
Did I cry? Yeah.
Also yes.
I cried a lot. These 9 idiots are legit my comfort characters. Like, everybody thinks, like, Ghostface, Michael Myers, all of them are my comfort characters. Yes, but these 9 were there first.
Which one's your Oshi?
Sniper.
I knew you were gonna say Sniper. I was like,
Yeah.
it's either Sniper or Heavy.
No, it's Sniper. Maddox number 2, actually.
Okay.
But my best friend is Miss Pauline. I think about her all the time. She's my favorite.
I don't remember her. Is she just a comic character?
No. It's the
Okay.
whole thing.
Okay. Explain later.
We know it's coming. Welcome to the Dead by Daylight talk.
Welcome to the rest of the stream. It's gonna be Dead by Daylight. Get cozy.
So, what a year for DVD. Here was the timeline for the last year in DVD, starting at January 2024, going all the way to April of 2025. Great. So, let's do a quick recap, y'all. The DLCs we got.
Dun, 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 dun. Sorry.
January 2024, we got Alan Wake, Beautiful Man. In March, we got what was known as the Wicked chapter, which included the original character of Sable Ward, the goth girl in the corner, and the unknown, the creepy ass dude behind her.
The creepy ass dude behind her. Not to be confused with the dog.
Yeah, we'll talk about them in a second. In June, we got the Dungeons and Dragons chapter, which included 2 survivors, a elf girl named Astrid, and a male human named Butcher, his fucking name all the time. It's like Bealtherum or something weird like that. Weird name. And we got Vecna as the killer. Big bad of D&D, if you've ever played Dungeons and Dragons. Okay, July, bam, Lara Croft showed up. Crazy. Nobody thought she was showing.
Tomb Raider Lara Croft.
Literally. She just showed up one day.
She's just
In August, for my birthday, we got the Castlevania chapter.
Dun, 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 dun. Go on.
We got Dracula as a killer. Crazy. He shapeshifts into a bat, a werewolf, in his actual form. Crazy. And then for Survivor, we got Trevor, Belmont, which includes also his skins for Simon.
Hell yeah.
Soma is a skin.
That guy's from Smash
Alucard
Brothers.
is a skin. What?
I said that guy's from Smash Brothers.
Uh-huh. And then in December, this past chapter, we got the Houndmaster, which is the pirate lady with the dog. Crazy. Everybody was shocked. Game modes, we had Blood
What
Moon
is
in January.
what is Houndmaster?
She's a pirate with a dog.
Okay. Fair enough. Explanation given.
In January, we had the Blood Moon event. February and September, we had the Lights Out event. May and September, we had Chaos Shuffle. July and November, we had 2v8. That was crazy. October, we had our annual Haunted by Daylight. And in December, we had Bone Chill. These are modes. Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it. It's fine.
Crazy shit happened this year. Alright? Skull Merchant. That lady you see down at the bottom who looks like a killer, she was gutted so incredibly bad that literally nobody will play her. Nobody's touching this character. You will never see this character until her rework. Holy shit. How do you fuck up a character so bad? Like, they purposely gutted her so nobody would touch her until her rework later this year.
Why not just remove
Insane.
her at that point?
Because people paid for her.
Oh, yeah, fair
You cannot buy her DLC on the Steam page anymore.
enough.
That is how bad her chapter was. Which is crazy because it was $12.
Dang.
Because it came with a killer and 2 survivors. Never heard of before. That's how bad it was. New perk type called Invocation. That's insane. We haven't had a new perk type in about 3 years. Big. Insane. Chucky.
Quick question about Dead by Daylight. Dude, the
What's up?
survivors have, like, skills, or are they just skins? 'Cause I didn't...
They're perks.
Okay, they have perks. That's what it was, yeah. Because I know that the killers
There's
are the ones
over
that have, like...
200 of them to pick from.
I know that the killers are ones that have, like, unique move sets, but I didn't know what the survivors
And
had.
perks. And perks.
Gotcha.
It's not a very beginner friendly game. We'll say that. Chucky got nerfed. Thank God. That guy was super fucking annoying. Hate him. 2v8
Fuck
was
that guy.
such
All
a
my friends,
success.
all my homies hate that guy.
We do. Everybody in the community hated him. Excuse me. 2v8 was such a success, which is where bigger maps, 8 survivors, 2 killers, was such a success that it got extended 2 extra weeks twice. So the first time it came out, got extended 2 weeks. Second time it came out, extended 2 weeks because everybody was so fucking hyped for this game mode.
How's the matchmaking? Because I remember when I played Dead by Daylight, it would take us like 20 minutes to find a 4-player game.
So the reason it would take so long is because I would play with you guys and my MMR is significantly different than
Gotcha.
your MMR.
Gotcha.
So that's why games were super hard. And then I started playing on an alt account and we started getting games faster. But then I felt like an asshole because I would bully the baby killer while trying to protect y'all.
I get you.
So, the YouTuber Noob3 came back. Bro hasn't uploaded in like almost 2 years. We all thought he died. Insane. There was a lot of quality of life changes, just general health for the game, which was insane. Little shit here and there. DBD Mobile went away. Got shut down. Thank God.
Was that a different game or just the phone version of this game?
It was the phone version of this game that was licensed by Behavior but ran by a different company, and that company was essentially turning Dead by Daylight into a gacha game where you could spend like $200 for a skin that now is no longer a thing.
Oh, probably
I had
a
fun
good
this year.
thing.
Yeah. So I took like a year-long break from Dead by Daylight, and now Dead by Daylight's fun again. Pretty excited for this year. We're getting a Freddy rework. We just had the PTV for it, and it is insane. This character has not been touched, and I'm talking like nerfs, buffs, reworks, any of that, since 2021. And he is one of the oldest characters in the game. Insane shit. Skull Merchant rework, that lady that I brought up earlier. Pretty excited for that, because maybe she'll actually be a decent killer. And not annoying. Trickster. He is another killer that's getting a pretty big update. That's pretty insane because everybody fucking hates him. I don't mind Trickster. I think everybody's just a bunch of babies.
A bunch of babies.
He's a K-pop idol who throws knives at you. It's a whole thing.
As soon as you said K-pop idol, I'm like, okay, I understand the hate.
K-pop idol, yeah. Right now, Chaos Shuffle is currently live. It is so much fun. Pretty much you load into a match. You get 4 random perks out of any of them. Good luck.
Good luck.
And it's just genuinely a lot of fun because you end up using perks that you've never even thought about using, and it's great.
Ashley Williams?
What?
Tevin's asking, didn't Ash Williams get added to Dead by Daylight?
Yeah, he's still there. There's actually a rumor that he might be getting new skins because they renewed their licensing agreement with Ash from Evil Dead. So there's rumors that he might be getting new cosmetics soon. But I'll get into the rumors and speculation here in a second. New killer in March, and a new survivor in April, which is pretty crazy. We're getting a Five Nights at Freddy's collab in the summer of 2025, and everybody can't decide if it's going to be a chapter or just cosmetics. Huge up in the air. Super happy. One day I'll play Dead by Daylight. Yeah. Yeah. Hopefully. It's not a very beginner-friendly game, I'll just forewarn.
Did the Attack on Titan game collab happen?
Yeah, and now you can't buy it.
Oh, never mind.
Yep.
Forget I
Should
said
have played
it.
with me when I told you about it.
I should have listened.
But you don't. The community created cosmetics are coming. So every year, BHVR hosts a community art contest where you can design skins for survivors, killers. You can design charms, icons, and banners, and the community votes. On the left over here, where you see the goth lady, that is one of the skins for Sable Ward that won. I'm pretty excited. I think it's gonna look beautiful. We're actually getting extra skins compared to the other years because the team themselves posted about how they really liked a certain cosmetic for my main, which is Hattie, that they liked her so much, but they couldn't find the original artist. And if people could find her, they would add her as an extra. So we were getting 4 survivor skins instead of the usual 3. And we found the artist, and then she's coming.
Nice.
Right now is the Junji Ito collab.
I saw some images from the Junji Ito collab. It looks fun.
It looks pretty good, and I'm really glad that Junji Ito himself really is pleased with it. He seemed pretty happy when they were doing the announcement, and he personally tested it. And the Dragula collab. Now, if you don't know what Dragula is, it's
Dragula these nuts. Sorry, go on.
So anyway, Dragula is an original show on the streaming service Shudder. Shudder is exclusive horror content. It is essentially a horror-themed drag show. Think like RuPaul's Drag Race / Face Off, but horror-themed. And in one of the episodes, it is a Dead by Daylight themed episode with the contestants and whatnot. And I guess some of the winners are going to have their skins of those characters. So like the Huntress is one of them that we know is coming. Is going to come into the game, which is pretty exciting. Some leaks and speculations. These are not confirmed things, but pretty interesting. One of the things is one of the main guy, Matthew Cateau, saying that the chapter that's coming in March, and he said, and I quoted this, "Some people will be mad and it will spark some conversations about the world of Dead by Daylight. This has me curious because the current rumor that everybody is solid on is that the killer for March is Tokyo Ghoul." Which is interesting because
now we got more anime. Hell yeah.
That is the concern. That's where everybody's like, excuse me, because the outfit collaborations were one thing. It's another thing to have an anime character be a killer, because this is a killer chapter.
What were the Attack on Titan characters not killers?
No. They were skins.
Well, I guess I can imagine, because how would you make a Titan a killer? they just big.
Characters.
Wait, hold on.
Skins for already existing characters.
Gotcha.
So that mean Attack on Titan's in this game and Fortnite? That's crazy to me.
Yeah.
There
is.
I also see Perfect Blue. Shout out to my boy Satoshi Kon.
That is another possibility that some people thought possibly Slender Man.
That makes sense.
Yeah, but people
have been wanting Slender Man is not already in the game.
Yeah, actually, yeah.
People have wanted Slender Man for years. The issue is copyright.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
That is
That
like
makes
the key
sense.
issue. So, and it's the same reason we'll never get Jason Voorhees. Copyright. They
Mhm.
want him, can't get him.
They want him, they can't get him.
Yeah, they've said that they've only ever lost one license, so we are never going to be
I was
aware.
gonna say, I'm surprised that like the game is still has all this like third party stuff in it.
Well, they
Yeah,
got
no,
cash.
it creates crazy amounts of money.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Excuse me. However, there's one.
Who the fuck
I'm the
owns
most curious
Slender
about.
Man? Me, I own Slender Man, and you're not gonna let him. I'm
Here's
not giving him away.
Here's the one that's got me personally curious. Where is it? Sorry, I'm re-looking at the roadmap.
Don't worry about it. We can figure out who the fuck owns Slender Man. Who
It
owns?
is okay. So we haven't seen. I didn't put the roadmap for January 20 or like for 2025. However, later this year we are getting another killer-only chapter.
Mm.
The rumor that the leakers, and these are well-known, respected leakers, is saying that it's Jurassic World, and that we're getting a
Dinosaurs?
dinosaur
Dinosaurs? I like dinosaurs.
as a killer. We're getting specifically Jurassic World, the Indoraptor, as a killer. This is speculation, nothing is confirmed, but the people who are leaking it are well-known, respected leakers. So,
Oh man, Chris Pratt Survivor.
In
Yeah.
May 2016, the media rights to Slender Man were sold to production company Mythology Entertainment, but the company split up in 2019, leaving the ownership of the character's rights in question. So there you go.
Yeah.
There's your answer
I mean, I could totally do that.
from the Wikipedia page.
So,
Went to Wikipedia.
Just the Wikipedia.
yeah, there's rumors that a dinosaur is going to be the killer.
I like
That could be
dinosaurs.
funny.
I like dinosaurs.
I think that would be hilarious. I want that, personally.
Although
just
Jurassic
think it'd be
World
cool.
specific, I'm afraid of the wording
Very
of
specifically
specific.
the Indoraptor.
I'm afraid of the
The-
wording specifically Jurassic World because that means that we might possibly be connected to Chris Pratt, and I don't like that. I don't want any more Chris
It is
Pratt.
exclusively, you're not listening, it is exclusively
A
a
killer.
killer chapter. There is no survivor.
But what if the Chris Pratt is the killer?
They cannot get Chris Pratt.
No, that's not gonna happen.
Listen,
I was making a
we
Do
were
joke.
you
shocked
there.
we got
promise?
Nicolas
Do you
Cage.
promise?
Yeah.
Yes.
Go on.
We were genuinely shocked we even got Nicolas Cage in this game. Yes, Nicolas Cage is canonically in Dead by Daylight,
That's true. That's true.
but we will not be able to get Chris Pratt. There's no way BHVR could afford that.
Mm-hmm.
Just throwing that out there.
He's a very expensive man.
Yes. So, all in all, pretty crazy. Other things that came out leak-wise after I had made this slideshow, 2v8 is returning later in the year. The rumor is that the theme for this 2v8, so right now, Chaos Shovel is Dungeons and Dragons themed. There's like exclusive charms and all this shit, right?
Mhm.
New cosmetics for a lot of the characters that are Dungeons and Dragons themed. The next one, which is 2v8, which is 2 killers, 8 survivors.
That
Crazy.
sound interesting.
It is so fucking fun.
is.
My favorite mode. The rumor is that it is Resident Evil themed,
Yo.
Biohazard though.
and there will be exclusive skins for the Resident Evil characters, and more Resident Evil characters are coming. And one of the current rumors is that the killer nemesis is finally going to get a Mr. X skin.
That's cool.
And if this is true, holy shit.
This will change the very foundation of our entire world.
It will.
died.
It will. So,
Who's Mr. X?
my DVD experience.
The dude
After
from
taking a
RE2.
year,
Oh
long
yeah,
break
from Resident Evil.
so after taking I took an entire year off this game, thanks to Knight and the Skull Merchant and Singularity all back to back. Knight is a notorious buggy ass killer. he how do I explain him? He's a giant ass knight, and he has the ability to send off AI like henchmen who can track you down if they spot you. And he was kind of known as like the 3-gen killer. So when you have 3 generators too close to each other, the killer can protect it fairly easily, and it's hard to win the game. There's a lot of terminology if you're into dignity.
Don't worry about
But
it.
right after was the Skull Merchant. That lady that got gutted super hard. She became the 3-gen. She became what's known as chest merchant, where she would just continue to kick gens over and over and over and over and over again, to the point where the servers would die. Fun fact, the second that a game hits an hour, it kills the server for that game. She could hold that game hostage to that point. That is how bad she was.
That's really
That is
funny.
why she got gutted.
To literally break the infrastructure of the game.
Literally. And then right after Singularity came out, and he's like a robot killer who has the ability to shoot off these pods, and he has cameras, and he can shoot shit at you. It's like a whole thing.
It's like a big old thing.
There's 37 killers in this game, and if I had to sit here and explain every single one to you,
It's a really cute picture, by the way, side note.
Okay. Thank you. I really like Albert Wesker. He's my baby. The new game modes, 2v8 and Chaos Shuffle, brought so much more life to the game, and it's so much happier. Soloing still sucks ass. Playing with your friends in a comm is so much better because you can communicate better. No, there is no game chat in Dead by Daylight. Thank God. That would be awful. I wish people would play with me.
Well, I am still interested in playing. We'll play it with you at some point. That and Power Wash Simulator.
Good. So yeah. Do not invite me to Mario parties anymore.
No Mario Party, only Dead by Daylight.
Dead by Daylight's considered a party game.
Dead by Daylight is the Mario Party.
Because no, it felt like a solid 6 months. The only games you invited to play with me were Mario Party and Mario Kart, and I was getting pissed off because I didn't want to play either of them.
We did have like a Mario Party phase for a bit, yeah.
Well, I will at least play Power. I will play Power Wash Simulator and Dead by Daylight with you at some point.
I would recommend you play Dead by Daylight with me when 2v8 comes out.
I was gonna say, tell me when 2v8 comes out, because I'm interested in trying
It'll be
that.
more chaotic. There's so 2v8.
Because
I
have played Dead by Daylight before. I think I might have streamed it, but
you
I've not
played
played
it
in a
with
while.
me.
Yeah.
You played it with me.
I'm just saying for the stream.
However,
I was just
2v8
talking to the voices in my head who are still asking me about basing something. Sorry, go on.
2v8. 2v8, you don't use perks. So all of those 200 perks that I had mentioned prior, you don't get to pick those. You get to pick a class. There's the escapist, the medic, the scout, and the mechanic. So there's 4 classes. 2 people can be, or you could get up to max of. It's like 4 people can be in a class or something.
Oh, that sounds cool.
And it's so much easier because it's more streamlined. You don't have to worry about certain things. And like I said, this will be a Resident Evil themed one. It'll be crazy. That will probably come out in March, if I have to remember the timeline correctly. Around March-ish. I will spam the chats.
I will spam the chats.
I will also.
As long as
consider
it's
maybe
before
during
March
that time.
21st.
I can't tell you when it's going to be.
I'm just
But as
saying.
of right now, it's
I'm not
Chaos
responsible for my actions or physical presence after March 21st.
Is that Rebirth Souls? Okay.
But yeah, I love Chaos Shuffle currently.
Please look at this stream, by the way.
But I currently am playing a lot of Chaos Shuffle, but it's not very beginner friendly. It's not. I would recommend.
What
not
is
coming
Chaos
in.
Shuffle? Oh yeah, where it shovels the perks randomly.
There you go.
You said.
Yeah.
I remember now.
So, yeah. That's that.
Yeah, woo.
Yeah, woo.
Oh, jeez.
Clap, Dom. We all clapped for your presentation.
Oh, yeah, woo.
You all get
I don't know if you
A
can hear. I
pluses
couldn't.
on. You all get A pluses on this presentation. Oh frick.
But yeah.
Speaking of Attack on Titan, dumb is big.
Oh, become large.
Thank you for sharing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'll spam the chat once I know the date of
Oh.
2v8.
Yeah, to let us know.
Yeah. 'cause
You
I'm
will,
like-
the second I find out, it'll get spammed in the chat.
Okay, you may use the Discord chat for that.
Yeah, because I was always like 50-50 in the game. Like it's like another friend group I was in, like played it up a lot too, and just like streamed it. And I was like, yeah, this seems neat, but like the whole perk thing, that class system seems interesting. Yeah.
Yeah, no, the class system I feel like is way better personally. In terms of like getting people into it, so then you can start to
Yeah.
understand the mechanics. You
Mhm.
can start to get familiar with skill checks. You can start to get familiar with certain maps. If you guys are ever interested in playing DVD, but are like too intimidated to like play in public matches,
To play in public.
we could just go into a custom map. I could be killer and I could explain the basics.
Oh yeah, you can do that. Yeah.
And then
I mean, I
Possibly,
think
yeah.
we both have played it before, so I don't think I would be.
But when was the last time you played it?
It's the next question.
When was the last time you
I
played it?
I actually
Yes.
didn't, because what we tried having me play it, but the computer I had prior didn't.
Yeah. You were
That's what
like
happened.
struggle busing.
Yeah, that was like
Listen?
a while back. That was before I got this computer I have now. So this could definitely run it. This can run Elden Ring. It's fine.
But can it run
Because
Doom?
I'm pretty sure we played like 2-ish years ago, and since 2-ish years
Yeah,
ago,
I want to say I didn't.
at
stream it.
least 6 to 7 more killers came out.
Okay.
So again, I own almost all of them.
Mm.
Almost all of them.
You own Pyramid Head. I think with Pyramid Head was out by
Yes.
when the last time we played it.
Yeah, he was. Yeah, I remember.
Pyramid came out in like 2018, bro.
Yeah, he was.
Fair enough.
Because I remember.
He's
I remember people
old.
getting mad about his ass getting nerfed.
And yeah, I don't think
Tell me
I've
about
played
Literally.
Dead by Daylight since becoming a VTuber, so it's been a while.
Literally true though. But again,
Mhm.
if you want, we could always just go into a custom match. I could be killer, and I could just show you the basics
Yeah, we could probably figure that out at some point.
if you want.
Yeah.
No
I have
one's
to get the
forcing
game
you.
first, and
I
that'll
just,
happen at some point. Yeah.
I just
I was
play the
gonna
game
say-
a lot.
I played it before, so I have to own it. Isn't it like a free to play?
No, it's like
No,
$20? Question mark.
20 base game, yeah.
Dead by
Yeah.
Daylight, I do own the game. Last played it in June 2022. So there's your answer.
No? Okay.
Yeah, like 8 more killers came out after that, and I would have to explain every single one to you.
I played Dracula from Castlevania.
You would struggle with him. No
I don't know
offense,
if I
love you.
actually played any killers. I think I was just playing
No,
survivors.
you guys strictly played Survivor with me.
There's no current anime characters that play viable, right?
Yeah.
I mean, unless you count Castlevania anime, but that's shut up.
I do.
I don't want to get on. I don't want to get in on it.
All right, can I go to bed?
Yes. Thank you for joining me in the stream. It was kind of a weird idea. Instead of doing like a top 10 thing, we still had a end of year award show, but I think it was an interesting idea of just like, hey, instead of trying to like put together like what is the best thing, which is all arbitrary at the end of the day, be like, hey, let's just talk about all the cool things that we haven't had a chance to talk about the past year. So I thought it was a cool idea, and I think it turned out really well.
Yeah, I'm just in a lot of pain because
And-
it's snowing, and my back feels like
Oh,
someone
yeah.
stabbing me, and I am.
Is it
I
currently
also
snowing?
have a fuck ass job to get to.
Yeah.
I don't think it's not. It's not currently snowing. No, it's not currently snowing for me at least.
Yeah. I mean, well, I'm on the fucking sun, so I don't know why I thought it would snow in here. Anyway.
Oh, funny.
But yeah, thank you for doing this. I'm surprised that you guys went to the effort of making little slideshows. I appreciate that a lot.
It was actually fun making it.
Yeah.
I liked both of the slideshows.
That maybe that was it?
What?
Oh, I
Go
thought I
on.
heard someone say something.
No, I was just breathing.
Was it the voices in my head? Why were they talking about marinades?
Yeah. I already forgot what I was gonna say.
Okay,
Oh, yeah, that-
bedtime.
Okay, we all go to
He
bed.
was asleep.
I wanna go sleepy night.
2024 is now officially over. We're gonna take off the effing. I can take off this effing dragon costume. And no, I do not have a snake costume because that's 2025. But yeah, I'm looking forward to 2025. More anime and maybe doing an archipelago with Dom and Dead by Daylight and Power Wash with Poke.
Smile.
Smile.
I will give you all the hyperfixation.
2024 can get the fuck out. Get out, all of you.
By the way, TikTok's gone.
Goodbye.
It did just vanish. Yeah, I saw that.
It did.
07. I used you like twice ever.
TikTok just went.
What the fuck am I gonna look at now when I'm sitting in the bathroom at work? Instagram reels suck.
I guess YouTube Shorts.
Anyway, bedtime.
Like,
But it's time for Betty
I
Bye
gotta go
time.
clean Caramel's cage.
oh god.
I gotta go clean Caramel's cage. Okay.
Yeah,
Anyway,
she's
good
getting-
talk. We all gotta go to bed. Thank you all for watching. Thank you, Dom and Poke, for joining me on this discussion.
Yeah.
And
See you next year.
yeah, see you all next year in the long distant future of 2025 that we are not haven't already lived 18 days in.
Okay.
Okay.
Probably should have saved some stuff from it from Tiki Talk. Okay. Well,
Bedtime.
oh whatever. Anyway, goodbye everybody.
Have day.
Have day. Be nice. Be nice to each other and have a day. And who other can I steal? Anyway, more streams soon. Maybe Monday, if not Tuesday. I'll play Rivals 2. Okay. Stay fresh, cheese bags.
That one stuck up on me.
Frick, the song's still playing.